Yeah, I mean, it could make a difference. Out of the way, we'll get started with the recap. So, last time in the Isle of the Forgotten Flame, y'all were midway through the Scratch Caw tournament, as they call it. And you had your teams. You were Papa Maggio was with a porcelain or wooden-skinned individual known as Pino, a bard. And then there were the two brothers, Chip and Corn, as well as two other individuals, Sam and Seb, that y'all were up against. At the end of the tournament, in third place, we had Chip and Corn, and their reward is the staff that y'all had entered the tournament to receive. In second place, we had I think Papa Maggio and Pino, if I remember correctly. And then in first place, we had Ryder and Billy. If y'all recall, y'all were given the options to take some of your items from the list. So if you have done so, I need to know what those are just in a few minutes. Keep that in mind. Oh my gosh, Dash. Either way, after the tournament was over, those were the winners. And as y'all were kind of chit-chatting, you went up and talked to Chip and Corn, and they said, look, we'd love to give you some gold, give you this staff. We just need help. Our mother has been bonded to this draconic spirit, and it is a burden on her, and they want you to go help sever this bond. They said they're pretty strong themselves, but they can't do it alone, so they need y'all. So y'all have accepted that mission. You also got a bit of a whisper in your ear, Ryder, from Pino, which half the group seems to have heard. Zella knows you are alive. And after that, y'all kind of started walking back towards your places of lodging, where you saw this giant, almost like a semi-truck trailer pulled by a team of nightmares with a wight as the coachman, as well as 40 or 50 other nightmare being ridden by these undead warriors. This trailer emanated the silent spell, 120 feet radius, and it was quite a spectacle as it went through town. And then lastly, as y'all were almost back to your hotel, there's a small pond with some ducks and geese that appeared to be watching Harker very attentively. Vidurk decided to investigate, and for his efforts, he's no longer allowed to speak for the rest of the day. But in the morning, of course, he can say and do whatever he wishes. With that, I think y'all said that y'all went back and got your long rest. So everybody should have that. And it is the early morning. Y'all are free to go shopping or do whatever you wish. You just have a short amount of time until you'll meet Chip and Corn. But before we get to that, so we have Chip, Corn, Pino, and Harbior. Where would we like to place them on the disposition sheet? Start with
neutral.
Corn.
The first three would be neutral, I assume.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, you can put them there. And then Pino.
Yeah, I'd put her neutral.
I mean, she was friendly.
Friendly neutral.
She worked with us.
Oh, I don't know. I don't trust her.
Yep.
Well, let's put it neutral, close to friendly.
Yeah, she's
But
working
neutral.
towards friendly.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then for those of you that were granted items, which ones did y'all pick?
Oh, he lives!
Oh, yes, he made it.
What?
I feel bad for all the shit I said about him now.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you don't.
Okay.
Okay. The cloak of protection.
Cloak of protection, Paul. Thank you.
I'm taking the mantle of spell resistance.
Okay, 1 second. Let me do this here. Mantle. Gotcha.
displacement.
Cody, you're taking the code. No, sorry, where are you at? Cloak, yeah.
In my
gotcha.
house.
Gotcha. In your house. Right where you're supposed to be. Alright, and then, was that it? Did anybody else have any?
I think that's it.
Okay, it was Ryder, Billy, Papa Maggio. Yeah. Okay. Alright. What would you like to do?
I guess I should
I'm
go
trying to sneak
shopping
off.
for.
Okay.
I want to go shopping for Eva's pet for her so I can surprise her
off.
when she comes back. Okay.
Fuck off.
I was like, wow, that's new. I haven't seen this side of you, Chris.
I was just
I'm gonna try and
fucking
sneak
Cody.
away.
Alright. Where are you going, Ryder?
To the old rundown house. I met with my buddy at yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't take you long. I'll say everybody else is more or less kind of in the bottom of the place that you were staying, and you know, after 15 minutes or so, you do notice Ryder is not there.
Yet I am still enjoying breakfast, right?
Sure, absolutely.
All right.
Vidurk, you can speak now.
Okay, so this is
Hallelujah.
God damn it.
Vidurk, you try to speak, you still can't.
There's always a waterfowl. Don't worry.
I'm going to let me think about it. I'll think about it.
Yeah, we'll hop over to Ryder. Ryder, you make it to building.
I run inside. Well, I don't run inside. I walk inside and frantically look around for him.
Okay.
Is he still here?
Yeah, you head up the stairs and you see that old wood elven lady that is a scribe. She kind of turns and you startle her a bit. She has some tea that she's sipping on as she's going through her papers. Ah, are you looking for the Dawnblade, dear?
Yes. Is I assume he's still here? I hope. I beg.
He'll be back in just... Then you hear some footsteps up the stairwell and... I think he's here.
Perfect.
Turn around and hopping up the stairs, you half startle him as he rounds the corner. Oh, Ryder. What can I do for you?
So, my got word that someone started looking for me, who assumed I was dead. I guess I am no longer dead to her.
That someone, I assume. That could be problematic for you.
Yep, very much so.
How do you suppose that this happened?
Well, lately things have, I guess I've gotten better, and then I'll form a little firebolt, just to form fire in my hand and be like, these things started happening, which I've never been able to do before.
I see. You think that there's almost like a beacon being set off. She was able to feel your presence again.
You know, I hadn't thought that far ahead, but that sounds like something quite feasible.
Do you feel unsafe because of it?
I don't know if unsafe's the right word, but
we can make fucking heads.
I definitely see things not being as carefree as they used to be.
Well, I would advise you to stay away from cities for the time being. I'll ask around, see if I can find anything out. But I'm quite busy myself at the moment.
Figured as much. If you have any ideas on how to end this, I'd be more than willing to listen.
I'll think about
So
it.
if you find anything out,
Of course, it's pretty complicated subject as it stands, being what you are and all.
I'll just like rub my arm and be like, "Yeah,
I'm sure given enough time, you'll be strong enough to fend for yourself, though, and kind of pat you on the back a bit. What's your plans, Ryder?
well, some folks asked us to help something, spirit, dragon, demon, something along those lines. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. Just going where the group takes us."
Sounds like you might be able to earn a little notoriety from that, if you'll come back alive, that is.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I guess if Shorty knows I exist, it doesn't really matter.
It's probably best to travel with a group that you can trust.
That's definitely a good idea.
Now he's fucked.
All right, Ryder, I have much to do, but you'll know where to find me. I'll be here for a while. Maybe not at this building. The heat gets a little too hot.
Ain't that the truth?
You know,
I'm gonna start backing away and be like, "Let me know whenever you hear anything on how to deal with this,"
we bid you farewell.
and then I'll just head back.
All right.
I'll head back munching on my pocket bacon.
Nice. Anybody else got anything they'd like to do before y'all head into the wilderness? Out, up into the mountains?
Yes.
Your last chance for supplies for a few days.
I'm gonna buy a couple more health potions since I wasted them all.
Standard rate.
Yeah. Shut the. You're not even here. You walked away. You're not the store with me. Thank you, sir.
We'll say, not too long after everyone's kind of started doing their morning routines and getting ready, Chip and Corn show up at y'all's place of lodging. Just kind of look in and peek to see who's around and say they're ready to go whenever y'all are.
I forgot about this. I'm not gonna lie. Is there anybody selling?
Those ducks really got you spooked, don't they?
What are you talking about?
Those ducks that were looking at you.
Exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think he's a bird again. And
Never heard of a bird again.
What is that even supposed to mean?
That's a new race.
birdigans?
Sounds like a D&D race.
A new one, huh?
Half goblin, half Aarakocra. That's a birdie.
Okay. He wasn't half goblin. He was
He
a
was full
goblin in a.
goblin.
We're not
He was a
talking
goblin in a previous life.
Half something else.
He was a goblin in a past life. Doesn't count.
Full liar. 100% liar, though. That's the truth.
That was more Nox than Ziggy.
I don't know. I saw Nox's true form. Never saw Ziggy's true form.
I mean, untrue. we saw all the forms of Ziggy. So
All right, guys, let's go.
Okay.
Regulators move. Okay, we're going.
Mount up. Did you just fucking say move? If you're gonna go the reference, take the whole reference.
I don't want. I only wanted to do the first part.
Call that half-ass.
That would be me.
All right. Whoever will be navigating for the group, you can roll a survival check at advantage. As,
Chip and Corn will be.
well, Chip and Corn are assisting whoever's navigating.
They know where we're going, though.
Absolutely.
Right?
I didn't say y'all were gonna get lost.
What do they mean assisting? They should be leading us.
Is it Berserk?
Well,
supposed
is
to
this
be
like
rolling
off
these?
your grandmother's house we go? Or I guess it's mother's house. Oh.
Not much of a house, but yeah,
No.
they are going to see their mother.
You said whoever's leading?
That'd be you, sir.
I don't know. I'm still hurt.
Just roll your dice.
I'm still a little,
Emotionally or
I'm still a
physically?
little- I'm still a little upset over the events of the past 2 days and getting beat up by a foul.
Getting beat
Hey, man,
up.
if it makes you feel any better, you stood your ground. You
chose
didn't
not
get
to
scared.
out of the way.
You stood your ground.
You chose not to get out of the way.
Peanut would be
I hope
proud.
I hope I roll a 1.
That-
I hope you guys
that
get some of
20.
this.
You're brave.
Nat 20. Yeah, I hope I roll a 1. Rolls a nat 20.
Man, you're really
Keep
on
keep
top
that
of it.
idea, that energy.
Did you see my message?
Oh, I
Mr.
see
DM.
something. I have the things turned off. They did not.
Okay, it was just general, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Sorry, I have my Discord sounds really low. I don't know how to turn them higher anymore. New update changed everything. Anywho. Alright. Very good roll. That's a natural 20. Unlucky for some of y'all, there were no other rolls, so, you know, early and often, right, Dylan?
Yeah.
Had to use those rerolls. But, alright. Y'all start to head back southeast into the Shisham range from the city of Shisham. And it's very familiar. You know, y'all have, gone this route before. But eventually, about a quarter of the way towards the peaks of the main mountains, you start branching off a little bit more easterly. This is partially uncharted territory. There's not a lot of paths and things here. There's some game trails, as well as just some paths that Chip and Corn are quite familiar with. But it's exhausting if they have to, babysit y'all the entire way. Vidurk steps up and gives quite a bit of help, helping people navigate on their ways. They tell you that there's not too much to worry about in the first portion of the journey, but starting on the second day, things start to get a little bit more risky. Lichens and other things can be spotted deep within the mountains. All right. We'll say with that, you're able to find a place to rest for the night. It's secluded. You have a very nice view of the valley below and some of the mountain peaks behind you, as well as a great view of the night sky. As y'all are setting up in the early parts of the night, just when it's getting dark, you look up into the sky and you see this.
Red comet.
You see the small white moon and the large yellow moon, as well as this very bright star. Incredibly bright. I mean, it's almost rivaling the small white moon in intensity. And you start to feel these reverberations. Any gems or objects that y'all have that are faceted or something of that nature start to fill up with stormlight, even though it's not raining. You each get a bit of a chill down your spine, and you can almost watch as some of the grass on the ground, you almost swear it grows a bit. There's a few more of these pulses And the bright light remains in the sky. The energy starts to fade. For most of you.
Do not
Parker?
be afraid.
Would you give
Oh.
me a...
What?
I gotta remember what this check is supposed to be. Just give me a con save.
Do our gems keep glowing?
It remains in there. Stormlight stays in for a few days or so. So it's stay for now.
That is
Because
a
my pain,
19.
the eyes are gems.
That's cool. What'd you say, Dylan?
19.
A 19. Awesome. That would be considered a pass in this case. You have this strange feeling like you should head east. But it's not such an allure that it forces you to do anything.
Oh, so I was about to be forced to the east.
Maybe.
What in the world is happening with ducks and stars?
Ducks and stars. It's like hockey games, hockey teams.
Oh my gosh.
Other than that, what would the watch structure be for the night?
I'll do first watch.
Well, I mean, Chip and Corn are with us, right?
They are.
Okay. I'd like to make sure, that they're split up on the watch. And then one of us is there with them.
Sure. Yeah, they're fine with that. So there'll be 3 watches, so y'all can...
I'll go first, and Chip
I'll
can
join
come
you.
with us. Whoever else is coming with me.
So we have Dash,
I'll go.
Billy,
2, 3, 4.
and
5.
Chip. How about that? Does that seem
Yeah,
fair?
Good.
Sounds
watch.
wonderful.
I'll go on second watch.
Magio.
And Corn, I guess, or whatever.
Corn. Anybody else?
I'll take third watch.
I'll take third.
Parker, Ryder. So we have Dirk left, right?
I guess the rabbit has a watch too, right?
Oh yeah, the rabbit's gonna be up the whole time. Peter's ever vigilant.
Ever vigilant.
Yep.
Yep. But Eric, which one are you taking, second or third?
I will take second.
Okay.
And can I have my my familiar just like basically stay awake the whole time?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
That's right, animal abuse for the win.
Nice. Yes. Rabbits and ravens and tabaxis. Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah. Dash, Billy. Go ahead and give me perception checks for your first watch. Peter as well, Dylan. And the Raven. You can go.
I'm not in the mood to look right now. I'm tired.
You said perception?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Wow, that was bad.
We ain't seen shit.
Dirty 20.
All right.
Oh, I didn't see that.
All right, so we had 2 dirty 20s. Okay. All right.
I would have put alarm down.
Yeah, around you. We'll say Peter and Billy. Peter's kind of hopping around, just doing his thing. Billy, you kind of feel these reverberations.
Up and down the bunny trail.
Up and down the bunny trail, yeah. Picking up those field mice. Wobbling
That's not-
around. I know it's different.
Okay. That's very different.
Anyhow, you kind of feel these reverberations in the ground. At first, you kind of stop and say, "Oh, is that maybe a small earthquake, or maybe there's a landslide nearby?" But it's very kind of repetitive and rhythmic. So you kind of get up and walk not too far from the group, and just kind of at the edge of your vision, up a little bit further up on the mountains, you can see a trail of hundreds of skeletons starting to make their way to the east. You've heard of this. You've heard that the undead, once they reach a certain point, all eventually have this draw to head towards the Dead Mountains. But it's quite a sight.
Is that toward the east?
Towards the east, yes.
So that's why Harker wants to go that way. He must be an undead.
Doesn't seem like a threat, though.
Okay.
Not for them.
Yeah, I'll kind of, if Dash is even interested at all, I'll kind of let him know
Thank you.
so he could see it too. But
Right. If nothing else, I'll assume you'll share this information with those on second watch.
yeah, I'll let him know too.
I'm sorry, my kids were distracting me. I am on watch with Papa Maggio and Billy, correct?
You're on second watch.
Watch-
Just
yes.
Papa Maggio
Right.
and then Corn.
Okay.
Or-
And we're in second watch right now, right?
We just got to it, yeah. So I'll need second
Okay.
watch perception checks.
Okay.
With Papa Maggio and Corn. Hey!
There we go. Papa Maggio for the win.
Right.
Am I familiar?
And then, yeah, do I roll off my normal? No, I can roll off the
If
spider.
it's your
Can I?
familiar just by itself, it would be through their sheets, their stats.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I have to do the manage sheet stuff.
Okay. Is that not going to show up? Okay. All right. Papa Maggio, you've heard from Billy what he saw earlier. And not too much longer into your watch, you see the same thing.
Oh,
More skeletons?
More
Or
skeletons, yeah.
are they always skeletons? Or zombies? Or just
They're pretty far away, but you're pretty certain that they're skeletons. Yeah. Yeah, you don't see any zombies.
okay. And they're pretty okay, so they're pretty far away, they're not heading our direction.
No.
Okay. Any other sounds out there? Anything strange? Besides the skeletons walking.
Yeah, nothing else.
I'd like to take this time to recount, just to Papa Maggio if I can, my events of the foul assault.
My God.
Tell him,
Yes, I see that you
Events
just
most
survived.
foul.
really express worry. Harker's been. I know he's upset about something. He's been stressed. Everything. He's been worrying me a little bit, and these ducks. These geese. They were looking at him like he was a meal or something. Now I went and talked to him. I know you saw whenever they attacked me, but I want to express that these are not friendly geese. They're for sure working for somebody else, and he's in more trouble than he lets on. Somebody is after him for sure.
Okay, so you don't think they're working for him, but somebody
Oh,
else
no.
that's after Harker.
Yeah, they were adamant. They were watching him because they had been ordered to do so, and then they got very, very upset whenever I just tried to have a simple conversation with them, and they assaulted me not only physically but also mentally. They tried to break my mind. These are not normal geese.
They don't sound like normal geese.
Just
So we're gonna have to be careful. So if we see other geese, we got to be more careful.
yeah,
One.
they're
So okay.
What a crazy plot device you made, Hunter.
Well, I mean, if we take it serious, I mean, now we got to be wary about any kind of. Are they always gonna be
Waterfowl.
waterfowl? So waterfowl is the most. Okay.
they just
Foulest of them all.
they are not normal geese. I'm telling you, they have powerful
God.
magics. Powerful magics.
Were they all geese, or were some of them other ones too?
There's ducks and geese.
All-
Ducks and geese.
Ducks and geese. Okay.
Oh my. It's
What about swans?
funny.
And swans too.
No, swans haven't been involved yet.
Okay.
Oh, but they might be. That doesn't count them out.
So
They're higher level. They're higher tier.
Yeah.
I want a flamingo.
So with your training, you would know
Meanwhile,
what kind of geese and ducks these were. So if we run across the same species, or is it all species?
I don't think it's been all, but they have been very adamant. They are driven by their master, whoever that is, to just watch, observe Harker. Like they will adamantly just be staring at him. They're almost obsession. It's an obsession. It's an aggressive obsession. Dangerous, violent obsession.
Dangerous waterfowl.
Okay.
Beautiful. Third watch. Haka, Ryder, Peta, and some
Peter.
potentially some familiar.
I'm a familiar sleeping now.
Okay.
Ooh.
You rolled a 3, so it's not paying attention.
19.
19 as well.
You probably heard from Papa Major, I would assume. You would have relayed what you
Yes.
saw.
We would tell them what we saw.
About, a couple hours into y'all's sleep as well, you hear that same rhythmic beating. You look up, and sure enough, hundreds of skeletons heading east.
Does that sound kind of like what we heard from the star?
The star is more of a kind of like a feeling,
Okay.
a little bit more arcane.
So this is more of a physical
Physical
vibration
than
than the other one.
in-
Okay.
in step. They're marching almost.
So we don't think it's from the star? It's like the star's causing that?
You're unsure.
Is this the first time we've ever seen the star like this?
Correct.
Okay, and we haven't heard about it before.
No.
Okay.
Hey, Harker.
Mm-hmm.
How would you react if you thought someone in the party was bringing a greater risk to the other members?
That depends. Who are you thinking it is?
Who am I thinking is bringing danger?
Yeah.
Duck.
I don't know. Just there's some weird things happening around some of the people in the group.
Parker for sure thinks it's him that he's talking about.
That's my point. My plan to make him think it's him and not me.
We're both like, it's us. Parker, like, I'm not letting on that I think it's me. I'm just saying, like, I think it's me.
Would you feel like obligated to let other people know, or would you just be like kind of hide in the background and be like, oh no, what's this?
I don't really know. I don't know what threat you're referring to, but
Yeah, I don't either. Just hypothetical.
hypothetically,
So
I
just
mean,
make quacking, snoring sounds. Quack, 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 quack.
I don't know. I feel like we're all kind of forced into this right now, anyways. I mean, I don't want to be here. I doubt you want to be here.
I'd much rather be sleeping in a bed than a cave.
Well, I mean,
Although to be fair, this floor is not that uncomfortable from some of the ones I've
it's
used
not
in the
that
past.
bad. We all have things we'd probably rather be doing than this mission, but since we're forced to, I guess you could talk to that person and see what their see what their issue is, you know?
I
See how
mean,
big
we
the threat
can't.
they think it is.
I guess that's true. We can't all be like just disband, can we?
No, we can't. Unfortunately.
This was a very insightful conversation.
Was it?
And I'm just gonna after that, I'm just gonna like turn around and start looking out again.
Yeah, I'm gonna like turn away and just start looking look at the star. See what I think the deal is with that.
Harker, you,
We're
you
both
feel
like,
Harker, rather, y'all feel some faint pulses from the star. Nothing like when it first appeared, but
You feel that?
Yeah, I don't know if I was feeling things, making shit up or not. I don't really know what the fuck's going on right now.
Yeah, that was weird. I'm not gonna lie. Well, phew,
Yeah.
I guess it's it's about that time, huh?
Nope. Looks like we still got about 2 hours.
yeah, it's like 5
Really?
minutes
Oh,
into this watch.
Yeah.
We'll say 2 hours flies by at the speed of a turtle. Slowly, the horizon starts to brighten. It is morning. Chip and corn kind of. Wow, that was a pretty good sleep, brother. You're right, brother. All right, let's get going. Everyone ready?
Couldn't be more
I
ready.
swear,
Let's
if
go.
these two fucking go, "What's up, brother?" I'll fucking stab one of them in the back.
The DM is gone. Anarchy ensues.
Stab Chip in the back.
I
Is
killed
that how
Corn.
this happens?
Yeah, we just take it now. What are they gonna do? They just get the pole now.
I shoved them off the cliff.
Yeah, I don't understand why we don't just kill them and take the damn stick.
Go ahead, Dash.
They're
I'm
dead.
just saying. Hey, I'm just saying. No, Dash wasn't saying that. Chris is saying that. Dash is saying, "Let's help him
Yeah.
out."
On
Well,
third
now that
watch,
they've
I wake
rested-
everybody up quietly while they're asleep, and then we all just stab them while they're sleeping.
Now that they've
That's
rested,
right.
though, a lot worse scenario here.
Nah, I'm not gonna stab somebody while they sleep. It's beneath me.
You'd rather fight a dragon.
That sounds fun.
So noble of you.
To be fair, it's not a real dragon.
It's a spirit.
Yeah,
It just wants to
that's
be a real
even
dragon.
worse. When you're dead, you should just stay dead.
All right. Vidurk, give me another survival
Man, getting
check.
real political, aren't we?
Wow.
Okay.
Another one.
Another one.
Very nice.
That's insane.
He is hyper alert.
Apparently, those
He's
waterfowl.
got those eyes out for the ducks.
Also, I as part of my stress release, I keep a diary of all the events that have happened
Okay.
to me.
Written in Draconic, I'm assuming.
Let me look at my languages. Let's go with Druidic.
Okay, so you write it in a series of clicks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
Little dots and dashes.
Yeah.
It's like wingdings.
Better hope Billy don't find your journal.
It's very long form.
Right.
Writing, but,
Hello. Half a page. Dear diary.
all right. As you start to move higher up the mountains for the second day, and eventually you get pretty close to the peak, around midday or so. And at this point, you're a little bit above the tree line, and you're starting to head back below. This is a completely new path, one that you've never taken before. And I'll say there's a couple instances throughout the day where you would find some of these skeletons that appear to have been heading east. They're partially dismantled. Some of them have gnaw marks and things in them. It appears that there might have been some encounters with bears, bugbears, lichen, some other type of creatures.
Normal dogs just gnawing on the bones.
So there's like just piles of bones.
Here and there, they're not that common, but see enough.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a couple pieces, small ones.
Sure. There's some bones in the hand and feet that are quite small.
Okay.
All right. As y'all begin to head down the mountains, Chip and Corn say it's very important to get to a certain point today to stay clear of some of the lycanthrope territories. And as y'all are moving through these territories, I'll need everyone to give me a stealth check.
Sure. Could I cast Pass Without a Trace?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Lasts an hour, I believe. So everyone can add plus 10 to their
A reroll.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
So 19.
Very
Good.
nice.
Plus 10.
Okay, so add plus 10 to them.
It's like Ryder was invisible.
Wow. Yeah.
Big numbers. I will say throughout this time in lycanthrope territory, y'all do run into a number of individuals whom share some common traits. Some of their clothes are very baggy, partially torn. They appear to be just kind of walking around, scouting. You can see they have a number of claw marks and scars and things all over their bodies. You would suspect them to be lichens that are not transformed at the moment. There's an area in particular that Chip and Corn are avoiding, and based upon the guard patterns and the scouting area of these lichens, you have a rough idea of where there might be a base or a colony of sorts of them. But for now, you steer clear of it. As the sun begins to set, you'll start heading down into a valley to find a safe place to sleep. That is, until you feel the pulse of the star once again. Harker, go ahead and give me another one of those Constitution saving throws.
I'll use a luck. Oh, that's 23 instead of a nat 1.
You feel the same allure, same pull, but you hold out. And as you kind of shake this off, you notice that everybody's eyes are kind of fixated on something. Chip and Corn kind of throw up their hands, telling y'all to stop, and y'all crouch down in the bushes. And you see this thing, not too far away. Put it in the artwork chat.
Neat.
That is a big dick.
Not with
That is
Cody.
that is a crazy tailbone. I'm curious to see what its body would look like
If
it had flesh. If it had flesh.
Perspective is important. This is a three-dimensional object.
So what would it just have like legs and then its butt just goes all the way down to the ground?
Oh, tail, it goes backwards. Okay, all right. Damn it.
You don't know that.
I do.
No.
Okay.
That's a tailbone. Even if it goes backwards, does its butt just go all the way back?
Y'all can pull yourselves over on this map here.
Damn.
Y'all would be
Holy shit!
Y'all would be down here.
Where's down here?
Do you see the ping?
Oh, I do now. I was zooming in too
Oh,
far.
okay.
Hunter, is this the exact same map as the other one, just without the snow?
Yeah, there's a snow version of this map.
And that's the one that I used like a long time ago, right?
Yeah, I remember using it. Okay. Y'all are kind of up on this ridge here, and as you look down into this valley, you see that there are tens of thousands of bones scattered throughout it. You watch as this giant bone golem, which I'm going to see where I put his sheet.
Is this giant
Is there a spider
bone
with us?
skeleton actually there?
Oh, it absolutely is. We're gonna get to that. I'll use this to represent our friend. You say he's over here.
He looks more snaky than.
Yeah. I don't have a official. I have a stat block for him. It's not a roll 20. Use that token. But as you look down in the valley, you can see this bone golem creature, and you watch as some of these little bones are kind of assembling themselves and starting to form into something resembling, many different things. Some are bipedal, some are quadrupedal, some resemble wolves, others resemble goblins or bugbear skeletons. And all these bones are kind of clicked together. Eventually, once these undead can start to walk, they begin to head to the left side of the map, which would be east in this case. You watch as Go ahead, Paul.
Is that one going with them?
It appears to be doing something else. You watch as there are some bones that kind of form together into these abominations, these things that cannot walk, cannot move. And it goes forward and it just smashes them with its fist, taking some of the bones and assimilating them into its body. And once enough bones come into its body to form a completed skeleton, that would pop off and be separated, falling to the ground and continuing to head to the east. You watch as it continues and eventually wanders a little bit out of sight. The main artifact of this valley is a skeleton of a particularly large giant that is glowing and pulsing just with the star.
Hey man, you heard that story Bet that big ass skeleton fighting that eyeball thing before, like 30 years ago.
I might have heard the story.
You think that's this thing?
Where are we exactly? If I'm trying to recollect, can I recollect it?
Can you recollect it?
So you're saying this is Bonet?
No.
I don't know. Is that what they call this thing? I'm terrible with names.
No, it's out.
See your hand.
I have no
Okay,
idea.
now the direction we have to head, is it in the same direction where that golem creature went?
I would say y'all would be heading maybe a little bit more like up to the left. Like maybe that's your general heading. Really the only way through is kind of, through this valley, so to speak. The map here represents an area, but the valley itself is, ginormous. And, there are bones everywhere.
Is his the only one that are glowing? His bones?
There are some other bones that appear to be glowing. They're a little bit more rare. They're kind of scattered, out. There's, like I said, there's tens of thousands of them. You would consider them rocks from this distance if you knew otherwise. But, yeah, this is the main... It's the only, completed skeleton that you see. All the other ones that had kind of, formed together and started to walk off don't appear to be, glowing.
Well, I don't want this one to form together and walk off.
It doesn't seem like it is. Yeah. How would you like to proceed? You still have pass Fetatrace.
I'm afraid. You think that's who this is? That big ass guy that fought the
beholder eyeball thingy?
Yeah.
It could be. I don't know.
It's the only big ass skeleton I've heard of in the story.
As long as I'm not
Death,
playing, yeah.
the Death Tyrant.
Hey man, I already said I'm not good with names, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, do we have
Is there any indicator that is what this is?
No, just looks like a big skeleton.
Now, do we have to pass by the skeleton to get to where we got to go? Can we
Essentially,
circumvent?
to move through the valley, you would have to pass, say, relatively close to it per the map. But, you don't have to walk on it.
I mean, anybody else want a sample? You need to add some stuff to your armor there, Dash?
What do you mean?
You want to add some more glowing bone to your armor?
No, I don't need any glowing armor.
Does it look like it's Stormlight in these bones?
You have no way to tell.
Can I walk over to the leg?
Sure. Go ahead.
Oh, I gotta stay close enough to Mr. helping me stay invisible. I can't leave him.
So are we going to move forward then?
It's 30.
I mean, we have to.
Left.
He said we got to go up to the left, so we got to cross this valley anyway.
Right.
We'll start creeping to the kneecap.
Okay. Yeah. Y'all can all kind of move your tokens, and as y'all get there, you'll notice that right here, a skeleton forms out of some of these bones.
Absolutely
And,
not.
Y'all barely see it because this bone itself is probably I would say 5 feet tall or so. So it's just even though it's laying down. So
I don't see it.
Yeah. Some of you would not be able to see over it, but those of you that are tall enough, you would see the skeleton kind of form, and it's kind of dragging its leg, and then all of a sudden it gets one more bone, kind of stabilizes it, and then it starts to walk a little bit more normally.
Is
Anybody-
it just going
anybody want a
east
sample?
like the rest of them?
Yeah, it appears to be. going-
Anybody want a sample? Come on, Mr. Scientist, you want to play with some glowing green bone?
Absolutely not. This sounds like a horrible idea.
You just pour blood on gyms and create fucking rabbits. This sounds like a terrible idea.
This all looks like a terrible idea.
That was an arcane.
What the hell just happened?
Procedure.
Bones
Are they
starting-
paying attention to us?
They don't notice you at the moment. I'm going to get a stealth check from the group here.
Oh, I'm so boned.
Nice.
I'm about to be noticed.
Well, we'll send you off as a distraction. Don't worry. Oh, we gotta do stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20.
Good lord, Dirk.
Hey, I got my reroll back. Let's go.
I rolled the same thing again.
Woo!
Damn, Dash. You about to fuck everybody.
See ya, buddy. I'm gonna stealth right by him as he's fighting for his life.
Well, we get to add 10 to it, don't we?
Yeah.
13 still ain't great.
So it looks like 26 for Billy, 32 for Vidurk, 33 for Ryder.
I'll re-roll it. Hopefully it's better.
Just one.
I know. It's the 17.
17. So 27.
27.
Huge.
That's what she said.
Thank you.
As you're all kind of creeping around, the skeletons are, kind of slowly moving, square at a time. You'll all stay relatively close to each other. I think you have to stay within, is it 10 feet?
I think it's like 30.
30 feet.
30? Okay. So, yep, all of you would be good here. And Dash, you're kind of moving around a bit there. And you start to kind of step over a space, but before you do, you watch as some of the bones
Oh, God, what is that?
pull together.
Oh, no.
It's Sauron.
Yes. And for some reason, it does not have any of these things set up properly.
Flaming
Well,
skeleton.
that's what always happens to you.
Yeah, it does, even though I've already
The
gone
flaming ones always
Freaking
find you.
Dash. Had to go messing around with this glowing skeleton knee.
Like you were gonna walk up in that area
Dang.
any second anyway.
27 has still found your ass?
He didn't say he found me. He just said one's forming there.
I mean, spoiler alert. I think they found us.
But they're nice. They're skeletons.
They're not nice.
At the moment, as this flaming skeleton kind of starts to form, you watch as the bones begin to start to glow with like a reddish tint. You start to feel a bit of heat.
Oh,
And
can I
there's a-
smack it down before it's fully formed?
If you think that would
Hey man, you're gonna break stealth if you do that.
It's gonna fucking kill me. It's right next to me. It's right next to you too.
I ain't scared. Mama didn't
I
raise no
know.
bitch.
I didn't know you loved the dead so much.
but I need Dash.
I love my living.
Dash and Ryder to make we'll do con saves as
Damn, why don't you smack it down?
the heat is
I am
so hot.
smacking it. Yeah, I'm smacking it down.
All right,
No, just
save.
fucking roll your save.
I'm doing a con save and then I'm smacking it down.
Oh my God.
15 and 5 is 21.
7.
Oof.
Now I'm smacking it down.
Ryder, you take 3 fire damage. Dash, you take 6 fire damage. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Fuck me. Okay.
This guy stinks!
At that point,
Oh,
though,
brother.
you have alerted them, Dash, and I need everybody
Yeah.
to go ahead and roll initiative.
You fucking...
Dash!
we all wanted to fight anyway.
I'm standing next to Ryder, so I'm gonna like lean over and be like, "Is he who you were talking about?" Nat 20, let's go.
Like we were gonna get away from.
Oh fuck! I gotta roll it on here. I forgot.
Oh, dang it!
Both of y'all.
I got a nat 20.
I got a 19 plus initiative.
You got.
Oh, this
6.
sucks. Can I keep my other one?
That's stupid.
Well, you can change with me if you want. I have 18.
Better than being last. When we're getting fucking roasted just standing by the bitch.
Okay. Skeleton sheet. PC sheet. Public rules. This is that block. Okay. All right. Does everybody's old initiative?
Oh, those look right.
Okay. And then here comes the skeleton.
I'll swap with your pops.
Okay. You had a
6.
Please open up. There we go. Okay. Standard. PC sheet. Public. Manage. PC save.
Little giant skeleton.
I'm sorry? I'm sorry?
There's your last enemy.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Fucking Dash couldn't just take the heat.
Bro!
Oh, bitch!
We are cooked!
They were gonna be here one way or another. You think he made the map and all this to not?
Hey, we could have
He
just
didn't
kept
make the
sneaking
map.
through.
I had this map! Just with snow! He didn't make this map!
Bitch, we could have just kept sneaking along. You had to just fucking smack something.
My god.
I'm about to
Hill
smack
giant
you.
skeleton. Oh, we're so screwed.
All right.
No, it's easy peasy.
Does everybody have their
It's not.
initiatives where they would like them?
I would like for the hill giant skeleton to never go.
Just fuck right off.
Hill giant skeleton kind of
Yeah,
forms.
at least Big Dick left.
as
Oh
he-
my god.
As he turns and kind of looks at y'all. There's a large bone from this glowing giant friend that he has here.
Fantastic.
He kind of grabs it and starts to drag it like a club.
Great.
He's gonna start walking towards y'all. So let's see.
We're so
Grand.
cooked.
Wonderful.
Oh, no.
That's all you, Dash. That one's you gotta take that one on.
I'm like, Ryder, I don't know what to do about Dash. You're right.
Oh Lord.
He'll just be swinging.
Give
his
me a
big
break.
club. And let's see here. Should I take a swing? Oh, I think I should.
Where's the fox? He could eat these.
Probably
Oh,
getting stepped
I think I'll
on.
swing at Dash.
Sounds like a great idea.
That's right.
You guys are such idiots.
And then
No.
for my second attack, 13.
No.
I didn't think so. Ryder, you're up, sir.
You guys are such idiots. He's sitting there smiling ear to ear because he knows that this is his fault.
I'm gonna hex the flamboyant one.
Whoa. I can't say that good. Alright, there we go.
Does a 14 hit?
Actually gotta look. These guys are... Nope, not the flamboyant one.
Does a 23 hit?
Absolutely.
For 14 damage.
Okay. This is what type of damage?
This is magical slashing.
Okay. Y'all should be able to see all the numbers and stuff.
Not the numbers, but I saw the health go down.
Ay.
I see it on the regular
Numbers on
boys.
all of them
There's
except for
no
the hill giant and the flaming skeleton. Oh, there we go.
mining boy's got a life bar. The hill giant doesn't have a life bar, health bar, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I see what I did here.
Where's Chip and Corn during all this? Why aren't they on the freaking?
Oh, fucking off somewhere.
Got like 90 hit points each, and they're sitting there watching us.
Well, there's other things happening right now. So.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
have
they're
words.
Hopefully they're all fighting Big Dig by themselves.
Anything
They're
else
not.
No. I'm too afraid to move. I don't know what his reach is.
there? Flaming boy. Well, since you're attacking him, Cody, he'll go ahead and make some attacks against you.
At disadvantage. At least from the start.
So 14.
Hey, at least disadvantage.
No hit.
Why was it disadvantage?
Because my fancy new cloak I got from winning
Oh,
And,
nice.
16.
doesn't hit.
All right.
Man, that nat 20 would not have been nice.
No, it wouldn't have.
And yeah, at the end of this turn, I need Dash and Ryder to go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw.
19.
Fuck you.
I love a +5 con. Dang.
Hey, that's lucky. So Dash, you take 1, or you take 3. Cody, Ryder takes 1. Point of fire damage. Haka.
All right.
Something
How
wrong with my
feasible would it
electronic
be
dice.
for me to climb this hill giant skeleton so he can't hit me? I have a climbing speed.
Yeah, I mean he's actively moving, so it's definitely going to be your action to make a athletics check to do so.
Okay.
And anytime.
Oh, it would be
he's-
athletics, huh?
Yeah, acrobatics. Well, it won't help.
Okay.
In this case. Yeah. So, I mean, it's
Well, in that
feasible,
case-
but you're pretty useless. While you're there, just keep that in mind.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that would be. All right.
Love it.
No, okay. I'll just I'll shoot. I'll have Peter shoot this skeleton here.
Yep. Big boy.
No, this one here.
Sorry, I didn't see your ping. Gotcha. Thank you.
Taking his
That
flank.
is a 22.
22 hits.
Ooh. That's 12 damage, dang it.
Close.
And I'll shoot him.
Yeah, we went from being on a map where we were all 9 miles apart to one we're all just clustered fucked together.
Alright. 10 to hit.
There's no in
10
between.
hits.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, I literally cannot move anywhere or anywhere I will die. So,
Yeah, you could try.
You can step back into the right, you're probably still in his reach. I don't know what it's going to do for you, but, it's a movement.
yeah, nothing. I'm just gonna stay put.
Fair enough. Dash, you're up, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna do my vow of my vow at the flaming skeleton.
Okay, you're gonna vow.
Yeah, anonymity.
There we go.
And yeah.
Oh.
Then I am going to attack him.
Go for it.
The spider can kill that skeleton with 1 hit point.
And yet you couldn't.
So
I got it down to 1 hit point.
27.
Thank you.
You didn't actually. It was old Peter Cottontail.
Excuse
27
me.
hits.
I created him, therefore it was
okay,
me.
I am going to smite. And he's a fiend or undead, right?
He's undead. Absolutely.
Yep. Alright, so here's my smite first. 16.
Okay.
And the damage 23.
Okay.
So 39.
Did it add all of it correctly?
Looks like it.
Okay. Yep. Perfect. It's so weird how it shows.
It was an 8 and a 7. That's
There's-
good.
There's 16, and then there's 20. Wait, why is it 23?
It was 8 plus 8 plus a d8
Oh, so you rolled an 8.
and a
Right.
7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, he rolled a 6 and a 7, and then he rolled a 1, and then he rolled an 8 and a 7.
Yeah.
Those are impeccable rolls, Chris.
Right.
All right.
I'm thoroughly confused with him as well.
Yeah, the Divine Smite gives him the 2d8, the Undead gives him the 1d8, his sword's a d8, and then the Vow of Anonymity is a d8. Is that right, Chris?
That's the part I forgot.
So he vows and then he just
No, I don't get
I didn't think
anything
he
for the
did.
vow. of
I don't know what that
I
second
just
D8
get
is for the longsword.
Did it add an extra D8?
Yeah, so it looks like it added, if you click the details, it added the Fiend thing twice.
Yeah.
Oh, did it add it to the regular
7
slashing?
less. Okay.
So
Yeah,
it should be
still
the
good
32.
damage though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's impeccable either way. So, all right. That was
Okay,
your
now I know-
action, bonus action.
That's my action, bonus action, and then I can't really move anywhere.
You could try.
Yeah, can I? Yeah. Can I
I
like?
mean, you can move forward 1 square, or maybe back 1
I
square.
can go here, right?
You're walking away from the
that's
flaming
right.
guy.
Me.
Your
You can go
choice.
forward.
Just tired of burning is the problem.
Well, you can't get away from him unless you want to get attacked by him.
Fucking let him try to smack me. Bitch ain't gonna hit me.
Damn. Here we go.
Nat 20.
If we were up against casters right now, I would be sweating.
True.
You done there, Dash?
Yeah,
Because the lines slash AoEs would be wild,
I'm just hoping everybody can finish off Flaming Boy before I get burned again.
right?
I think it could happen.
You're gonna get
Not
hit.
attacking some random skeleton in the middle of nowhere.
You're gonna get hit if you move there, Vidur.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. He how far is his reach? 10?
10 foot.
You
It
don't
looks
know.
like.
Ha! I'm moving anyways.
Okay.
Just watch the little
Fuck.
kobold get pace.
No! Don't go!
I might have been right.
That's a mistake! Holy shit!
No!
What's the damage on
You got that? You got that character ready? At least it didn't murder you.
He's down and he's 5 feet closer.
Oh, Vidur, I'm so
You gotta move a little bit to the
I
left.
wasn't wrong, Hunter. He literally walked away and got smushed into the ground.
Oh my god.
You're gonna be
I
right
said that
there.
as a joke, but
Maybe.
And now you're down.
Yeah,
God.
Jesus, yep.
It got much quieter all of a sudden now. Have you noticed?
You sure?
All right. That was. That was
All right, well.
unfortunate.
With that being done, I actually should probably step out.
Okay.
You should.
We're not even going to make it back to my turn before I need to leave. So
Okay. Well, someone will heal you, hopefully.
Yes, we'll bring him back.
all right, thanks.
Just prepare another
Later,
sheet
James.
just in case.
See ya.
Thanks, Dash.
Yeah.
Oh, I am definitely not bringing him back. Fuck
What a
him.
perfect way for him to leave the session.
All right. This skeleton will come up and attack Peter.
All right, here.
He's the one that fucked him up, to be fair.
I don't know what Peter's AC is. Does a 9?
I do. That doesn't hit.
More than 9.
Does a 16 hit?
All right, well.
8. I think he has 8.
8 damage?
Isn't that how many
Dang.
hits he has?
So you can't finish me, but I can finish you off.
Yeah, there's not a thing I can do about that, is it? What damage is it?
Piercing.
Does it say? Yeah, piercing. It's short sword.
All right. Then yeah, he's gone.
Unfortunate for you. I will go ahead
But-
and attack Ryder.
At disadvantage.
My other skelly. What's 16?
Nope.
And then second one. Is second one a disadvantage, Cody? Just the first one?
It's at disadvantage until I get hit.
Yeah, like a displacer beast.
That's right. Okay, so here's the second one. Second.
Nope,
save.
8 don't hit.
Yep. And then Billy, this one's coming at you. 22.
That hits.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Oh, gosh.
6 piercing damage. And Billy, it's your turn.
Alright. Can I shoot a firebolt at that skeleton with the 1 hit point?
Yeah. Standing in your way is
all little.
Papa Magio, so not
Oh, yeah.
super
The hole in his hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm shorter than you are.
20 to hit,
20 hits.
and then 1 damage.
That's what you needed.
Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'll do the a healing word on Vidurk.
Then I'll play the Dirk for the rest of the session.
So
It won't be
13.
too hard.
Every turn he's just gonna leave combat range, so you know.
He was like, I leave the range, and I was like, he's about to get smushed. He rolled a
did.
nat
That he
20.
did.
How many hit points?
13.
13.
I think you willed it to happen.
And that'll
Oh
be my
man,
turn.
that was like
That was brutal.
retribution.
Anything else, Billy?
That was great.
No, that
That's
should
what
be
that was.
That was amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I'm going to the flaming skeleton. I'm going to associate him. He needs to make a wisdom save,
Absolutely.
and hopefully he fails. But we'll see.
Likely. It's very likely. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Nope.
He made it. Okay. Nothing happens.
Nothing else, Paul?
No.
All right. It's Big Boy's turn. You haven't even touched him yet.
I mean, may as well get rid of the others first, right?
Let's see.
I don't know.
You know,
Well, because it's
Harker-
better to just have less people hitting you.
Harker, you're right there.
Am I?
Just right in front of him.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
Luck.
double
Reroll,
Vidurk.
sir.
He said
I'm gonna roll it again, but this is for nothing. I'm just curious. Okay. I'm sorry, Bill.
Well, I said luck. Reroll.
I didn't hear you say luck, but yeah, you're allowed to do that.
he did it. I heard it.
Okay.
I can say, is he stuck on 20s?
Well, yeah, 'cause that's happened before. I think Dylan remembers when it happens.
Oh, yeah, that used to happen pretty often too.
If we get stuck
Where you'd
on
roll the
something-
same number over and over again.
And yeah, sometimes those 20s. Okay, so you luck that, so that's a miss. Here comes the second attack.
Let's go.
You're stuck on 4s now, so fortunate for you.
What do you mean unfortunate for me, you piece of trash?
Unfortunate.
Oh, I thought you said unfortunate. I was like, what are you talking
Your
about?
turn, Ryder.
I will
Very
swing at
fortunate for me.
the flaming one again. 18.
18 hits.
Hunter, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I came home and I was like, I fell into a coma. I woke up at like
10 points.
8:15.
10 points taken.
And swing number 2
I woke up at 8:15 and was like, no.
for 22.
22 to hit. Is that what you said?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Kill him. Do it.
For 12 points.
All right.
You
Let's
killed
see.
him.
Who's within 10 feet of him?
Ah,
Are you
fuck.
freaking kidding me? Well, hey, at
Thank
least it gets
God
the
I
hill giant and the
moved.
skeleton. At least
Yes!
it gets both the skeletons and the hill giant.
Yeah, so that would be
That crow is cooked.
for y'all. That would be the crow,
Literally.
Billy, Ryder, Harker, and then it would be all of the remaining enemies in this particular case. I believe this one is a dex save. So everyone, go ahead and give me a dex save, please.
16, 3, 19.
Let's go. It's a 19 for me as well.
Twinsies.
Look at us. Man, both skeletons and the hill giant. Ooh, Hunter, how do you want to do this to your own skeletons? To both of them, maybe, hopefully.
We'll get there.
Killed the one skeleton, killed all three.
Okay. All right.
Let's
see.
go.
The DC was 14. So,
Yes.
Whoop, sorry, Billy.
If you got a 14 or better, it's 21 if you fail or 10 if you pass. So, I mean,
Okay, we're down to just a hill giant. This is good.
Yeah. Don't act like this wasn't your fault.
And I will.
That was
Maybe.
pretty
Dance over here.
successful. That's a pretty successful thing.
It might have been my
really-
fault.
I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
Okay.
Is this a 10? That's a 10. 9 plus 3 for 12.
absolutely.
And call it a day.
I'm gonna say, how'd Billy get hurt?
He just
Because he got
exploded.
The explosion of the fire.
I guess technically you should have rolled deck save too, because you're within 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the raven too.
The Raven's
Raven.
dead.
The Raven's dead regardless.
Yeah, because it doesn't have 11 hit points, so it can't survive.
So the Raven's gone?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what you get?
Aka.
What'd you get
Oh, yeah.
for Papa Magio?
I saw your circle. I didn't think it reached me. 'cause
Yeah,
I
I
didn't.
know. I keep looking at it. It's it's just counting squares.
Okay. So I got 17.
17, so you'll
Oh,
take
yeah.
10 fire damage. On the flaming skeleton's turn, as the pulsing of the stars appears,
Give me a
it
break.
looks like it might be pulling itself back together. We'll say, effectively, it's at 1 hit point and prone. But it
Will it explode? Like, it doesn't look like it would explode if we hit it again?
It was like a burst of fire, and as it comes back alive, some of the remaining fire kind of reinvigorates the skeleton bits.
Fucking Phoenix over here.
But, like, if we hit it now, before it's fully
Pee on it! Pee on it!
You're unsure.
You.
You can use your action to make a check.
Yeah, I'm sure. Could I use Mage Hand to carry the skull away? 30 feet!
Throw it in the water!
Yeah, the skull's attached, so I don't think Mage Hand's strong enough. Maybe able to
Alright.
telekinesis.
Vidurk can Sorcerer Burst Frost it.
I mean, literally, I was thinking about splashing it in the water, like right there. Would I be able to do that?
In what way?
Like if I just went over here, well, I can no longer grab my token.
You did.
You went underneath it.
Would I be able to pick it up and move it, like, into the water there?
Hold on, let me send this guy back. Yeah, of course. I mean, that would
I just wanna
that would just take, some of your movement. In that particular.
Okay, yeah. I'll do that. I'll splash the flaming skeleton right here.
So you toss him in there. Okay. Little stream. Absolutely.
Does it seem to do anything to the fire in
It's hard
him?
to tell. It's kind of like the water's kind of boiling a bit. Skeleton's sinking down. It's it's this river here. It's not very big. It's 5 feet deep at most.
Alright. I'll move.
No confirmation of success.
So that was 5, 10, 20.
So it's 10 to here, and then to drag him, it's at half speed. You had to move him 2
10
squares,
feet.
so that's another 20.
Okay. Then this would be 30. So I'll put Peter here, but I'll be where Peter is.
Okay.
And the cannon that Peter was holding will fire on the hill giant.
Yeah, like Peter half
It, like-
destroyed on the
Like
ground.
the handle that like had it like wrapped around Peter's forearms, like turn into like legs, and the cannon can move on its own.
Love it.
Just dragging a dead rabbit corpse.
That's a 19 to hit.
The big guy, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Actually, the dirk.
Yeah, it hits.
All right, that is 9 damage.
Okay. What type? This is force.
Force. Yeah.
Damage taken.
Then I'll attack him myself. Uh, 19.
That hits.
It's a different die roll, but same result. So that's a... Wow. That's 4 damage.
What
I
type?
rolled a 1. That's magical piercing.
All right. Anything else, Haka?
No.
Dash, you're up, sir.
I am going to step here and hit the hill giant.
Go for it.
You sure?
Yepers.
It's pretty.
Oh, I'm going to move my Valve Eminimity onto him.
Oh, that's good.
Anonymity.
Eminimity. 26 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to roll damage. I'm also going to do Divine Smite. So
Okay.
here's the damage first.
It's gonna be big.
10. And now do the Divine Smite. Where are you? Shit, twice it.
Damage taken.
Yep, that's it. It's my turn.
All right. It is Vidurk's turn. What do you want?
What is the sap thing?
Oh yeah, he's sapped.
He has disadvantage on his next attack.
I see.
Who's hurt the most?
Billy.
Billy, I will hit you with a cure wounds. Or let's see, can I get to you? Dirk's down, so yeah, he can't quite get to you. So I'll hit you with the healing word. £11 Billy.
He gets 3d4 damage.
It's the 2 plus the
wisdom
modifier.
modifier.
But does he not have the moonsicle?
He does have the moonsicle.
I think that gives you an extra d4.
It might not have shown. You can roll d4 and then it rolls and hit points restored, provided you're holding the sickle. You're correct. 11 points plus, alright, 14 total. 3 more.
Thank you.
Good call.
Yeah, that's
I
right,
will-
Hunter.
Yeah, what a loser. I'll use Sorceress Burst. Damn, I'm good.
On who?
About to be Parker. Nah.
Okay.
Alright, it's the Skelly's turn. All the Skellies will go back to 1 hit point.
Oh my
As
god.
the pulsing of the star seems to affect them.
Does Peter get affected by the pulsing?
Nah. Billy, it's your turn, sir.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna try and use Land's Aid. It's 10-foot radius.
What are you using, Billy?
Land's Aid. It's a druid spell ability, like a class ability.
Uh-huh.
10-foot radius.
Can you post it in the chat so you can read it?
How do you do that?
Depends. If it's like on your sheet, you should be able to click it.
Well, I have it on my written sheet, but
Yeah. It's alright if you can't find it. Yeah, I don't see it either.
just each creature of your choice in the sphere must make a con save against my spell DC, taking 2d6 strike damage on a failed save, or half on a success. And then one creature of my choice gets 2d6 hit points.
So you're targeting the 2 skeletons and then the big boy. Is that right?
Yeah. And then I'll give Harker the. So I guess my DC is 17.
Alright. Looks like 1 pass, 1 fail, and then for the big boy.
So that's 10 damage.
Is there half damage?
Yes.
So on the left, homie is no more. So you said 10 damage, so halved to 5. Yes?
Right. Correct.
And this is necrotic.
Yes.
Okay.
And then it's 8 hit points to Harker.
Nice.
Cool. That's cool. Anything else, Billy?
Is that considered a spell? It's a magic action. It's like using my wild shape for a magic
Your
action.
wild shape. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think it's considered.
Could I cast a healing word as well? So 12 hit points to Vidar.
He's very thankful.
And then that's my turn.
Well, when he comes back, we better
You-
let him know so he is.
Yeah, he will remember this thing that Billy has done for him.
Papa Magio, you're up, sir.
He must
I'm making a
always
deal out of
remember it.
Okay, well, I don't want to. Alright, well. Go ahead and move up to here. Stay in the range. Then I'll use ability on Billy and myself to heal us.
All right.
11 points.
Thank you.
And that'll be my action.
Anything else, Paul?
No, that's it.
All right.
The full action.
All right.
So you said 9?
Boy.
9 hit points.
11.
All right, Haka. First swing of the Great Club. 19.
Oh, I will shield.
Second swing of the Great Club. 14. I think I've dealt 0
Oh.
damage with.
That's not true. You killed the
That's
dirt.
not true. You
or knocked
killed
him
the
out.
bird.
Doesn't matter.
That was the most beautiful thing. That was the most poetic thing I've ever seen.
Oh my.
What?
Matter.
He was like, I don't care, I'm moving anyways. Splat.
It's funny because
I'm
like
gonna-
he moved his token, they moved it back, and they moved it back again. He's like, all right, we're doing it.
I'm gonna skirt around him. I'm gonna move my hex to the giant. And technically, the flaming boy went away.
He did technically go away, but he is back. So we'll say yeah. Do
And I'll swing at the giant.
that.
13 plus 5, 18.
That hits.
It's
Or
probably
10.
pretty easy to hit him.
Okay. Yeah, he's a pretty big target.
And then 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Or 18.
All right. 18 damage taken.
I'll surge and swing again.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Or 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Eat it, Hunter.
Bye, giant scaly.
Or 12.
All right.
Nice.
Ryder, how do you want to finish him off?
I will just keep smacking his
Grab his-
shins, and then it just
Oh.
shatters.
What'd you say? You pulled his what?
I'll just shatter his shins and make him fall over.
Do you not remember what Cody just sent us what he was gonna do to that?
I know.
Now, that was you as you were climbing him.
No, that's what you wanted to do to him. That's how you wanted to finish him off, as Hunter said.
Oh my. Oh
Well,
my.
that's how it
I thought
happened.
Hunter asked how you wanted to finish him off.
That's the best happy ending there could be.
Oh my. I don't know who's happy.
Just make sure to point it at Dash.
Yeah. All right. With that, I will say that the area around you is slowly starting to fill up with more and more skeletons. Might be time to hightail it out of here.
We're
Yeah,
hightailing
this
it.
is-
Let's maybe go and not mess with them anymore.
As y'all
Quickly.
do, you watch as Chip and Corn are kind of fighting off some skeletons of their own, and
Oh, sure.
eventually meet back up with y'all.
What a load of garbage, Hunter. I don't buy it for a second.
Crisis averted. As y'all make your way out of this valley, you're pushing on a little bit further for camp for the night. If there's any special preparations y'all would like to make, let me know. Otherwise, y'all can
Just use an alarm again.
Okay, we won't do individual watches this time, but I will say that that star you see in the sky, that bright one, tonight. Type what this is.
Oh, also, I heal up Peter with mending after the fight's over.
I'm confused.
You'll look up in the sky, and that star that had been very bright, it slowly kind of dims to the point where it's still extremely bright comparatively. And as that happens, you watch as 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 15 more of these giant explosions. I'll take history or arcana checks if anyone's interested.
Which one's better?
Let's see which one I'm better at.
I will use my luck. My last luck.
That's a 2. Or 9. It's a 2, though. Stupid son of a bitch. I hate this game.
21.
Look, I want Dash to die. He's pissing me off.
Okay, we can make that happen.
Uh,
Yeah, it looks like.
I mean, clearly Ryder thinks that he's a threat to the party.
These are what is known as supernova, when stars explode. Phenomena that's been observed, a number of times throughout history, and there are tales of far-off planetary systems where these types of things have slowly occurred and made certain solar systems unlivable. Very scientific-based type thing. My dash. As all this is occurring, though, each of you feel these pulses one after the other. They just start to bombard you. Harker, I would give you con saves for each, but mathematically you would at least fail one of them. We'll just say that you have this urge to just start to head east. You're kind of sitting around the campfire or whatever, and you're mending Harker.
Sing our campfire song.
Yeah. No,
I'd like to see if he could get lucky 12 times.
more like 30.
Hey, I'll roll him.
Nah. We'll stick to story here. You eventually just kind of set Peter down, mostly finished. Stand up and just start to walk. One by one, each of you kind of notices this as you're watching this beautiful display of light in the sky. And maybe one of you's about to say something or bring something up or make a remark, but you look down and see Harker just sort of wandering off mindlessly.
Hey, Harker, where you going? Hey, Harker, where you going?
That New Jersey coming out?
I don't know what the hell just happened.
Oh my god, how does that happen by accident? I don't understand.
Back to your roots, Chris. Yeah.
Anyway, where you going?
Am I able to respond at all?
You hear them. It just doesn't seem important. Maybe you
Okay.
mumble something.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
So we, I guess we gonna follow him?
Yeah, I guess we'll have to go.
Why don't we run up to him and see where the hell he's going?
Why don't you just go grab him, Mr. Muscles?
No, I go over and I grab him.
Yeah, you kind of like grab him by the arm, and he's not very strong in general. And in this particular moment, you're not really like trying to resist. You're just, he's just kind of pulling on you a bit, but you're able to hold him pretty steady with just one hand.
Where are you going?
Harker, you shake out of it momentarily. You still feel the urge, but you look over and see your traveling companion.
Where you going?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I'm not sure. It was weird. I'll just start heading
Okay.
back to the camp.
Yeah, come back to the group. I let his arm go.
I book it to no. No, I go back to the camp.
A few minutes later, Chip and Corn come back, and they're just like, "Guys, did y'all see that? Look at the sky. Isn't it beautiful?" Anyway, we got some firewood and a few herbs and berries and stuff. Shot a small rabbit. Sorry, Harker. It's nothing personal. Oh.
I mean, I don't care if you kill a rabbit. It's just the form that I've had in Tate.
Not his rabbit.
Yeah, of course.
I don't have a thing against rabbits.
Sure.
Like, or for rabbits.
He has a thing for rabbits, is what I heard.
Well, why are you like
Look, we're not gonna jump.
being weird about it? It's not It's not even a rabbit. He has wings.
Hey, man, whatever your fetish is.
You know what? I'll make him like look different the next day. Like the next day, he looks like a badger with wings.
Nice. Like Peanut.
Maybe.
Oh.
I'll tell Peter to stick close to Ryder just for Ryder. He needs this in this time.
Yep.
When we camp when we're set up camp and stuff like that, I'm gonna resummon my familiar.
You're all kind of getting ready for bed. And, it's been 30-40 minutes. You're all kind of settled in. Harker, you finish Peter, and all of a sudden you just stand up and start heading in that direction again.
What in the world is happening right now? Why?
Actually, you have to sit on him.
All right, get over here. Can we let's tie a rope around his waist, tie him to me so he can't go anywhere.
Why don't you just tie his feet together?
Okay, let's do that. That's better. We're just gonna tie your feet together while you go to sleep.
Yeah, Walking Dead over here. Yeah, absolutely. Harker, the second that you're interacted with, you kind of shake out of it. So keep that in mind. I'll be right back. Gotta go pee.
So why you keep leaving Harker?
We could have Verdurt grab it, just like lay on top of his legs or something like that.
Just backpack him, be like his
He's
little
laying
Yoda.
between, kind of laying between his legs.
Anyone but Vidurk.
He could have him. He can transform into a duck.
I'll babysit him.
Absolutely not. Is he going to be a duck? He starts staring at me.
That's what you should have made Harker or your rabbit look like now as a duck.
Yeah, no. I don't want him to. I don't want him to start
Make him
staring
look
at
like
me.
a banana.
I mean, I could, but
Chicken.
That would take the fetish game to a whole new level.
a banana with wings.
Make it look like a bear that dies a lot.
And then turns into a gorilla. And then a lizard.
Y'all are thinking of a different Dylan. No. Mine will be a rabbit that carries around a cannon practically uselessly. But the upside is the cannon has its own AC and hit points, so if they attack the rabbit first, which is the logical thing to do, then it'll waste time before they start actually attacking the cannon.
It's not a bad idea.
So it gets like, the cannon gets like 8 pseudo hit points.
But it's probably not wise to use your friends as shields.
I mean, he doesn't feel it.
You don't know that.
I created him, I know that.
Like, have you asked him?
He can't speak.
What's the plan?
I
to keep
personally talk.
Harker in check?
Peter, say yup
Yeah,
yup
on
if you
top of
can't
him.
feel anything.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
tying him up.
yeah, buddy.
I'm tying him up and using him as a pillow.
Oh, okay.
I'm not letting him use me as a pillow. That's not happening. But
He wants to be used as a blanket.
no. I'll allow them to like tie my feet together, but like
Okay, we tie his feet together, and I go to sleep holding the other end of the rope.
Absolutely. In the middle of the night, as you're all taking your watches from time to time, occasionally, Harker, you start to get up and you're just, following what seems the most logical. Head east, of course. And you feel like a kind of a tug as you do, and you kind of fall forward, catch yourself, and shake yourself out of it. Turn around and dashes. He's got the rope. He's just kind of looking at you. Climb back into your sleeping bag.
this is just a thing that's gonna be happening to me.
Yeah, what the hell? Can you please just sleep?
By the way, morning comes. You all have your long rest. It's a new day.
What direction are we headed? Are we heading east?
Head south, southeast. Mostly south, though.
World.
Alright, Viduric will consider to no longer be with the party at the moment.
He disappeared.
Good, because he was being a bitch.
I'm glad that's
At
on
least he
recording.
ain't. At least he's not starting riots over here.
Oh, who started a riot?
You can't just keep your
Started.
hands in your pockets, acting like a child over here. Gotta touch everything.
I started a battle, not a riot. And we were victorious. Be proud. Let's go.
Alright, you'll have to have somebody else help with the survival check today. That was good.
No!
Oh, I am great on survival checks.
I don't know if that's true.
I'm better than I am at anything else, but I'm not great.
You should be better at charisma checks than your survival check.
I feel like in the morning I probably just look tired.
I'm just saying survival I'm +2. Everything else I'm.
It was a rough night for Hark.
So who has the highest survival?
I would assume Billy, but I can't guarantee that statement.
No, I mean, I'm not proficient with it.
Probably still better than the rest of us who have no wisdom and are not proficient with it.
That's me.
+3 then.
Hey!
I have a +2 on my survival, so
Yeah, I have +2.
Plus
Okay.
3.
So if you got +3, roll it.
Would be an advantage.
I'm just gonna take a swig from my flask as it's been a long morning.
22.
22.
I'm gonna take the flask from you. Take a drink too.
I don't let you take my drink.
That's too bad. I don't let you not let me.
I just put it back in my
You don't
pouch.
not let him not let you? What was that?
Ryder, if you kind of reach for it, Harker would swig it and then kind of turn and cap it and put it back in his.
Not taking my alcohol.
I had an
One of those
assist,
mornings,
right?
eh?
I mean, yes.
They'll travel for some time. In the latter part of the day, eventually you've starting to head a little bit more eastward. And eventually Chip and Corn say, our mom is just around the corner here. There's a small valley, used to have a lot more rocks around it, but for reasons, it appears that most of them have been hauled away. I think the dragon was a little upset one day and threw a bit of a temper tantrum. Look, I don't really know what the plan is. We're just gonna go talk to our mom, and hopefully we can convince her that we brought help. I was thinking maybe y'all could stay stealthy and kind of hang back a bit. And if things go south...
What do you mean convince her you brought help? Would you think you brought enemies? You think your mama hates you?
Well, I mean, Fu's gonna be there too, and we don't really want her to hear everything we're trying to say.
Who?
Fu, the dragon.
Like F you.
Whoa.
Like
no.
Fu the Magic Dragon?
F you, yeah.
That's
Man.
not nice, Hunter.
Should be what he said.
I didn't know we had to make this long journey up here just to, be turned away.
I mean, it won't be turned away. It's just that, given the circumstances, we have to make sure that we're a bit discreet.
What do you mean? Well, if your mama says no, what am I supposed to do?
No, she knows.
Just sit here and wait for y'all to die before we go help?
No, she knows we're looking for help. That's not the problem. Just trust us. You'll get your reward. Can't promise it'll be easy, though.
I didn't figure it'd be as easy as beating y'all, so.
And with your help, it should be no problem.
We'll be assisting, of course.
Can't wait.
All right. So, any preparations, y'all would like to make? This would be the time to do so.
Be sharpening my blades, I guess.
I'm watching him sharpen his blades.
Don't you think you should do the same thing, bud? Or you like using dull weapons?
Mine are quality, they don't get dull.
That's cool. As y'all round the corner and look down into this small craterous section full of bits of water, moss, grass. This is what you see.
Nice.
Yeah, this place is just full of bones. Can't get away from these things.
Yep. Pretty awesome, though.
And in the middle of all that,
Till it moves.
you would see
A tortilla.
a flour tortilla. Right in the heart of that red stone in the middle. Sitting next to it, you would see flour. Chip and Corn start to kind of scurry down and encourage y'all to approach stealthily. Do you
Yeah,
like
we
to pass
approach
without a
stealthily.
trace?
Sure.
And so I guess without pass without a trace, I'm 22.
No, that would be with pass without a trace. You're 22.
Yes,
Good words, Chris. Good words.
that's what I'm thinking.
Anybody need their reroll back?
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
She'll stealth up. Eventually, kind of stop and hold back. Chip and Corn hopping over rocks, moving around the puddles. And eventually, you see Flower kind of sit up a bit. It's kind of difficult to hear their conversation, though they're being loud enough that you can just make it out. Mom, it's good to see you. We're back. Hopefully all's well. Is Fu awake? And right as that happens, as they say that, you watch as this large, like, opalescent form of a dragon kind of rises out of the bones. Massive creature. Definitely would be considered an ancient dragon.
Cool.
As it kind of flaps its wings, it's not a wind. It's almost like an arcane wind. You can sort of feel almost like the magic within y'all kind of swell back and forth a bit, almost in an unstable type way, as Fu beats her wings. And then perches on her own tailbone. Oh, well, it's good to see you, Fu, I guess. We've been doing some training. We thought maybe it was time that you and our mom finally parted ways. You can hear this sort of like booming voice throughout the valley. Where the hell did my music go?
Away.
Yeah, apparently.
That's what the dragon's asking about.
Where the hell is my music?
Where did my music go?
Oh, this is good music for it now.
Chip, Corn, it's so good to see you all. I was just hoping that you could maybe fuck off and never return here. I don't have much business with you. If your mother would just hurry up and die, maybe I could finally be free again. Go back to my business. You know we're not going to let that happen, Fu. We're not big fans of yours. In fact, we think now we have a plan to get rid of you. Fu kind of flaps her wings and goes and perches on the other side, kind of near the collarbones. The dragon. Skeleton. And do you think that wise, little ones? Flower kind of puts her hands up and says, let's not be hasty, everyone. I'm sure we can get along just a little bit longer until I finally seal you up, Fu. I'm not going to let you cause any more trouble like you have in the past. Destroying those stars has been quite a bit of fun for you, but you can't do it anymore. The number of lives you've cost, all for your petty little retribution you're seeking. I won't let it happen. Fu kind of almost like screams or roars like a dragon would, kind of reverberates through this whole craterous area. Chip and Corn are kind of pushed back a bit and almost stumble, and Flower stands strong. immediately see Fu's head go up. See the nostrils flaring. You didn't tell me you brought visitors. Why don't you all come out? Y'all reveal yourselves?
Absolutely not.
Hell no, not by myself.
Fu flaps her wings, flies up, and heads right over and lands just behind y'all, where you're all sitting.
I pretend that I don't know that he's anywhere near me.
Now you're being rude. We're in my lair. Please. Come this way. Motioning with their arm for y'all to move closer forward.
What's closer to the heart thing, or somewhere else?
Yeah, just closer to the central area. You can pull your tokens over. I would say y'all would have been kind of over on the right, so you can maybe move yourselves somewhere here, here, generally closer. Just say on the map on the right side would be allowed, but you can try to position yourself elsewhere if that's what you wish. And I'm guessing can you all see the dragon's hit points?
This big ass thing.
Okay, yeah. Good.
It's not good.
5 tiles wide.
Chip and Corn, yeah, we didn't think we'd get that past you, Fu, but I'm afraid as a team, we're ready to fight you. We think we can win. We're gonna sever your bond and save our mom. You can see Flower kind of hangs her head a bit, and Fu almost laughs. Kind of scoffs. You're quite mistaken, little ones. If you sever our bond, your poor little mother might not make it. She's old and frail at this point. Chip and Corn kind of turned to Flower, and she kind of hangs her head a bit, and they go back and forth, eventually realizing that their mom's been maybe misleading them a bit. Not telling them exactly what sealing or severing would do. Flower begins to recount some of the horrid things that she's known Fu to have done. And you each see some visions in your head of this large spectral dragon flying in what appears to be outer space as stars are exploding. There's one, and it kind of cuts to another, and another, and another. And Flower explains that about 40 years or so, this dragon went on a rampage. And by sheer dumb luck, as she was searching for a library that was once thought to be here, she found herself bound to this draconic spirit. And because of that, she's the only one that's been able to keep Fu in check. And as the magic of these stars that Fu destroyed 40 years ago has finally reached this planet, it's an opportunity for her to finally seal Fu forever. She says, if you're willing to help, please stay and fight. Otherwise, leave. Then Fu counters. Fu says, she was once a great silver dragon, a concubine to Deathbane, the ruler of dragons on the planet. But when he selfishly left to fight a war in some far-off place in Ravnica, and the war comet arrived, all of the young hatchlings and baby dragons slowly started to go insane, cannibalizing each other, mutating. And eventually her kind was almost extinct in the Isles. She shows you visions of a young silver dragon flying away with a small green egg. Fu says if you help her kill Flower, she'll promise to never destroy the star of this solar system. Maybe she'll be able to reward you. And Flower says if you help her, you'll be given the reward her sons offered you, and the peace of mind knowing that Fu will never destroy an innocent solar system again.
So what do you think, boys?
What do I care about those people?
Yeah, I'm saying Fu could just take the damn staff from them and give it to us, and we'll let them battle it out themselves.
And you trust Fu that he won't destroy this solar system when he's destroyed everything else?
If he did, I wouldn't feel it, so would it matter?
Yes.
Then okay, we must fight the dragon, I agree.
As you say this, I'm kind of talking this through, Fu roars up, getting ready for some type of blast attack. And you watch his Flower kind of almost like meditating in such a way that it kind of pins Fu's powers back. Fu begins to cough as a small burst of energy emanates from her mouth, but not enough to deal any damage. Fu says, if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Everyone roll initiative.
We gonna kill her.
I didn't know if I wanted to fight, but
Freaking have to roll it in.
Hey!
There you go, Ryder.
You bet I'm too fucking far away to do anything.
You want to trade with me?
What's that guy do anything? I don't trade with your ass.
Fine. You always greedy, want to be first. Don't worry, you'll be famous no matter what.
I don't eat after 4 o'clock.
I don't. It's a weekend. Yacht.
Okay, you should be able to see. I think this will work.
30!
Where you at, Billy?
You know, I don't think we have to go to the dragon.
I see that.
Pretty sure the dragon's gonna come to us anyway.
Alright. Mechanic of this fight. Flower is meditating. Fu cannot directly harm Flower, and vice versa. But you watch as these little baby
Of course.
abominations appear.
But they're so cute. They look just like their mama.
They're not.
Okay, good. I'll say this one's about here. And Chip and Corn will be protecting their mom until the threats are gone, and then they'll be able to assist in the rest of the fights. So hopefully y'all can last down. Everybody on the
Are they
initiative order?
sharing it? Chip's not.
Why is he not? I rolled his initiative. Looking at it in the chat.
It gave Corn a 21 when Chip had the 21. And then Chip isn't in the initiative.
I'm not gonna even ask.
Oh, it's crazy. 18 is second to last.
That is pretty crazy. that was pretty crazy.
And then there's
I tried to trade with Ryder, and he wouldn't do it.
You thought you had a bargaining chip there, huh? Alright, so Fu does not get layer actions, legendary actions. Obviously that would be too much for a bunch of level 3s.
Yeah, right. We'd kick his it. I am kidding.
Pretty sure I could one-shot the whole team if I played the sheet as it is.
Yeah, you just do one cone attack and we're all cooked.
Either way, Fu will start. Let's see.
Come at us, Fu.
Fu.
Bakalu.
Oh yeah, this ain't so bad.
Is this just like little puddles out here, or is this like actual water?
It's not like acid,
question.
right?
Yeah, it's just like greenish, brackish water. Yeah.
Just is like ankle deep. It's not gonna like
it's
slow
not
me down or anything.
No,
Okay.
It's not a real effect. You know, you could drown in it if you were like 3 months old or something. But
Just
Hey, you
pass
can
out
drown
face
in a
down.
bowl of soup.
Fu
Have you
will
tried?
fly to here.
I knew it. I knew fucking Fu was gonna.
I'll try to represent the height.
Get away
of
from me, fool.
With a bar if needed. And let's see. I think we'll go for Billy. Fu's smart. Fu knows a healer when she sees one. Oh.
Are you lucky?
It don't look like it.
I can't be critted. I have the adamantium chain.
It still will hit though. So yeah, you could lucky the
Yeah, true. Yeah, so let's go ahead and burn one.
But hold up, let's see. She has a +10 to hit. So like, I don't know what your AC is, but it might not be worth it.
up to you, Billy.
We'll take the first hit then.
Okay.
See what it's
So just a normal attack.
Are these baby dragons supposed to be in initiative too?
Are they not?
Nope.
What the? I freaking rolled them. I rolled all of these things. I watched them. Okay. Okay, this is gonna take me a second.
I had to reload.
Well, you have take all the time you need, sir.
If you take more than 3 minutes, you automatically lose the fight.
I mean, I don't care if you climb the walls or if you ride bikes. As long as you play D&D, I don't care.
What?
Oh, hey, you're not second to last anymore.
You're third to last.
I'm third to last.
Alright, that is 4 necrotic and 10 slashing to Billy. Do they call it the right thing? They call it baby dragon. That's weird.
Baby dragon.
And then second attack against you, Billy. Yeah, it's doing that thing where it's stuck on the freaking numbers.
Oh crap!
Roll it again, Hunter.
Yeah, I'm just gonna reload it. We're just not gonna count that because, like earlier, I rolled nat 20s, and then when I rolled again, it was like 4s. You know, it was the same.
So you're gonna re-roll both attacks?
No. Nah, first one hit.
Well, I'm gonna let you know. If I'm rolling like that, we're just going with it because I don't even believe the theory you're saying. So I'm just saying that's all I'm going with. Because I need some of that.
You need some of that. All right, here we go. This will be the real one.
That's it. That is it.
Roll it again.
I'm just gonna roll a different way. Okay. There's a 28 hit.
I mean, it wouldn't have crit anyways against him.
Right,
but...
I know. It's just obviously other people that would matter a lot. Okay. So that's 13 total damage.
Okay. Oh man.
And then I have one more.
Oh boy!
So we'll see if it rolls it correctly or not. Okay, it did roll it correctly. 19 hit.
Yep.
Alright. And that's 15 total damage.
Oh.
You down, Billy?
Yep.
Alright, Ryder, it is your turn.
My last him.
Wow, shit. That's
I don't really have any options. I can't go fight a little one because I'm pretty sure I'm too close. So I guess I'm
Yep.
stepping in. I'll hex him, I guess. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
For 12.
Alright. Watch the health bar.
We can see the number, Hunter. Don't
I know,
patronize
just
us.
That's a 20 hit.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to know, Hunter, you're garbage.
For 15.
Thanks, buddy. Alright, Red.
Would you say that this is a Fu fight?
Yeah, y'all are the Foo Fighters right now.
That's what I thought. Yeah, there it is. I was waiting for it. No one was saying it.
No, that was bad.
I'm just gonna move to this side so I don't
I
get
wish no one said it.
flanked by some baby dragons.
Alright, fair enough.
And then I'm gonna call it.
Alright, Chipper. Chip. Of course, I know them apart. We all see.
Chip's the one with the same voice as his brother. And his mom.
No, yeah. Yeah. Alright, gonna throw a bit of fire. A little dwagon. Oh.
No, you're not.
This fight's gonna go well.
Alright, see? There's some damage. Alright, 14. Let's see where's Chip at. It'll be against this one. Can y'all see the baby dragon's hit points and all that crap?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Good. Yeah, I mean that's really all Chip can do, just make 2 attacks. Billy? Death saving throw?
He's not there at the present.
He could roll in that 20. So not sure how long it'll take him to be back. Because I'm sure that might affect your turn, Harker. Would you might heal him, right? Yeah, we'll say Harker, you go ahead and go, and obviously if he comes back, rolls the nat 20, then we can retcon.
I will. Let's see.
He's back.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, death save.
Just roll a nat
for,
20. Just put /R20.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one.
Or you could roll d10s like Dylan did for an entire fight.
Oh, he was.
You have to put the D in front of the 20.
No, Hunter, you got the nat 20.
Oh, you did not. You just roll a death save, right? So you can roll it off your sheet.
I see.
Uh-oh.
Alright, one failure.
I'll take the first one.
Yeah, that's
Unfortunately, Hunter, I don't have a healing spell right now.
yeah, unfortunate for who? For Billy.
For everyone involved. The good thing is,
Who goes into a dragon fight without a healing spell prepared?
I don't
Yeah,
know,
that's
man.
ridiculous.
Usually there's 3 other healers, alright? I can't do that. I will have Peter attack.
Yep.
Attack what?
Billy. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I want to side with Fu. No, I'm kidding. Attacking Fu.
Hey,
Ooh,
nobody's gonna send out these babies.
that's a 24.
24 hits.
That is 12 damage. And then that's not. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack.
Alright.
20.
20 hits.
That is 8 more damage.
Damage taken.
I'm gonna move and like try to get cover behind this rock here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we'll say it might.
Cover from a 30-foot tall dragon.
It
Yep.
might amount to something, but.
I don't know. I'm just,
All right.
It is what it is.
And PETA, right?
Is this stone better, Hunter?
I mean, it helps, yeah. But,
Then I'll go here.
That one's on wheels.
all right. Corn will go ahead and make a couple of attacks against the little baby dwagons. Damn, I suck.
God,
Hey.
there we go.
Oh my. Well, it had 31 hit points.
31 hit points. Let's go.
So,
Give me that red
these-
X.
these
So
won't
that
be
star
coming back.
rumbles and they come back up.
Nah, these won't be coming back. Not yet.
Okay, I'm gonna vow of anonymity onto the dragon.
Okay.
You're adding way too many syllables.
He will
Whatever,
never
it's
say
just-
it correctly.
it's just
it's
a
just
vow.
impossible.
He came close earlier.
I don't know. He finally got prestidigitation once.
Say that one, Chris.
Oh, I got to roll. I got to do it twice. Prestidigitation.
Hey,
So I got 20. Does 22 hit?
Absolutely.
All right. And I will hit for 16.
16 damage taken.
So I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna touch Billy and bring him back up and give him a hit point so he's at 1 point.
Where do you
Single
touch
hit
him?
point.
Okay.
Hit point's a hit point, I've heard.
that's true.
Anything
It's
else
like
to add?
at a certain point, it's like 1 hit point's just as good in this fight as like 15 because it's just gonna knock you regardless.
Yeah, it didn't matter. I was like,
Papa Maggio, you're up, sir. You're on mute, by the way.
Okay, I'm going to heal Billy. I'm going to upcast it. So it'll be 20 points.
Nice.
Take it.
Hope Fu doesn't take him out again.
And then I'm going to move over this way. And I'm gonna
Move!
Yeah, move.
Moo pirates are back.
Let's
Oh,
go!
Lord.
Never left.
Okay, that'll be my turn.
All right. It is Fu's turn.
Pretty sure most of the Moo Pirates are dead. Are they?
Does Flower not go?
Flower is just concentrating. You know, she essentially.
Okay.
I'll put it to you
Just
this way.
keeping that breath weapon at bay.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Cody. That's exactly what's happening. So, let's see here. Ryder, Billy. Let's see. I'll go all in on Ryder this time. 19.
Roll it again.
17.
That is AC.
Okay, you're good. Second attack. 15.
Let's go.
It's gonna be one of those fights, huh?
Eat it, Hunter.
Okay.
Oh, let's go!
Okay.
You're the one who
You
reset
suck,
your
fool.
browser.
You suck, fool!
Ryder, you're up.
He lost all his rolls the last time.
I will
That's
swing.
embarrassing. I thought you were an ancient dragon.
Does a 19 hit.
Yes.
The only thing ancient is going to be us by the time you finally hit one of us.
For 14 points.
This from behind his rock.
Harker's saying this in his head. He's not trying to provoke this dragon.
That was 14 points, and then does a 17 hit.
17 hits.
For 17.
Man, dragons are prideful creatures, so, like, you can't tell me that that didn't hurt
Is that all right?
an ancient dragon.
I'm done.
Looks like Chip is up. Chip and Dale. $13. Will miss. 20 will hit. $14 damage taken. Billy, you are prone.
Okay. I will scan.
That's right.
Parker says from
Yeah.
behind his rock.
Kill her. Dude, absolutely I do, Hunter. I don't see what you're, like... You're telling me if you were up against an ancient dragon, you are gonna take as much cover as you can?
Well, I didn't say.
Oh, get right up in them guts.
The stat block was me.
I'm gonna try casting.
Doesn't
Fairy
matter.
Fire.
Casting what? I'm sorry.
Fairy Fire. Yeah,
Dex save, right?
yeah, it's a deck save, but 17 DC.
It's failable. No, not that.
Ooh.
Reroll. Can I do a luck on that one, or does that not work that way?
It's
yeah,
only
I
on
think
attacks
it has
against
to be
you.
hits. Yeah, it's a hits.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
It's like any of your rolls you can reroll, but if it's someone else's, it has to be an attack against you.
Well, that'll be it.
All right, Haka.
Eat it, we'll shoot. Badger Peter.
Yep,
He's got a slightly deeper voice. 15.
15 misses.
Yeah. Oh, Peeky Poo?
That's some kind of like bathroom reference.
Dang it, 16.
Just to make you swarm, Dylan. I'm just gonna do that real quick.
No, 16 to hit, Hunter. It's not your turn.
16 misses.
Okay, so the AC is 16. I'll move right back here. And in my turn,
Corn.
I will put Peter in the tucked in position.
All right, that's a hit.
So we know a 17 is what we need. I was rolling too good for a while there, Hunter.
Okay, 16 and 15 is exactly 31.
That's right.
Okay, well, whatever. Dash.
I'm attacking dragon. $23.
23 hits.
The divine smite. 13. And 10.
You get an
so
extra
20.
D8.
No, he's not undead, is he?
Fu's not undead, no. Just a spirit dragon.
So that's 23, and he's sapped.
Gotcha. Sapped. Can't forget that. Alright. Anything else, Dash?
No, that'll be it.
Papa Magia.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to hurt the dragon, so I'm going to take associate to the dragon, so he needs to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Wisdom save coming in. 13.
He
Oh,
fails.
let's go. That's crazy.
Wow.
Dumbass dragon.
Hunter's over
Ancient
here like,
dumbass.
Impossible.
oh, I thought you were wise. Oh.
He'll take 15 points of damage.
Damage taken.
That was a good one.
Anything else, Paul?
No, that will be my turn.
Okay.
Is that the first time I've seen you attack, Paul?
No, I've done it before. Oh, it's radiant. Oh, well, I guess it would make a difference because it's radiant.
Yeah, no resistances or anything here, so for vulnerabilities. On Fu's turn. Fu will heal.
No.
Who's a bitch?
Gotta count these out real quick. Yes, that's what it is. Half of her hit die.
Man, a 1, a 3, a 3, that's some...
She also got 3 9s and a 12.
I know, but I like to point out the bad stuff, sir.
And then, Ryder, that didn't work out, so of course Fu is going to try this again. $19.
Hunter, that is exactly average though
What again?
on the hit dice.
21.
Oh yeah, you have disadvantage because you're sapped anyways.
Okay. So, do you want me to
I'm
roll?
going to shield.
You
Well, because
shield.
he would get to roll again from
Yeah,
your
hold on,
reroll
hold
because
on.
of the displace.
19.
Wait, what?
So the first roll would be 19. You said shield, yes. Instead, because like it was sapped, so the first one was a disadvantage. So 19 and 20.
Well, the first one against me is always a disadvantage.
Well, it can't be double disadvantage, right? So it's
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm
But
shielding.
you're gonna shield, right? Okay.
Correct.
Perfect. Now we're on the same page. So 20. The second one.
Nope.
Okay. And the third one. 21.
No.
Damn. All right.
Technically,
Yeah.
wouldn't those still be at disadvantage anyways? I mean, they didn't hit, but
What does this cloak do?
It gives you disadvantage until you get hit.
Yeah.
Until you get hit.
And then once you get hit, it resets at the start of your turn.
Okay. Guess that's
It's a
not
great
what I
item.
thought it did. Anyway, doesn't really matter.
You're like, damn it! I should have given him that damn cloak.
Yeah, I thought it was disadvantage on one attack per thing, but maybe that's the old version of it, or the new version is the same as previous thing. But they modified it. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Chip is up. It's like for a rare item, that's pretty damn good. Okay. So the first one will go there.
Sheesh!
That was horrible. The crit damage and the full damage were the same. Okay. And it's Billy's turn.
Oh. Oh. Well, actually, I'm gonna try Fairy Fire again. So, dexterity saving, please.
Dexterity save. Here we go. Dex coming in. 18. Or 16, excuse me.
No, it works.
So now we all have advantage on attacks against it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Then that'll be my turn.
And you can't
And it's
be
like,
invisible.
well, you do some damage too.
Fairy Fire?
Yeah, I think
sure?
it's like 2d8 or something, unless I'm just completely wrong. I could be completely wrong. I could be making him look this up for nothing.
Oh no, yeah. It's just the effect.
Oh, okay. What am I thinking of then?
Not a clue.
I don't know, but I want that spell. Oh, that'll be my turn.
All right, very nice. Yeah, I'll put this little aura to denote the. Haka.
I attack
What
it
did you do?
at advantage.
Yes.
Ayo, the advantage helped. 21.
Yes, 21 hits.
That is 10 damage. But I'm a just peek and shoot again
All right. Going in for that damage.
at advantage. All right, 25.
25 hits.
That is another 9 damage.
All right, 9 damage.
And then I will hide again. Not hide, but
Yeah, you're out of sight. All right, Corn's turn. Let's see, where's the thing? There it is. 1 hit. That's enough. Dash, you're up, sir.
Hit the dragon.
What?
25.
25
Oh, let's
hits.
Divine Smite.
Sapu.
12.
Mhm.
Another 15 and
Sheesh.
sapped. So 27 and sapped.
27 total, you said. Okay.
What a nice number for it to end on right there.
Anything else?
Nope.
Pop Magio.
Okay, his attacks are they like he's biting them or
It's like claws. Yeah, claw attacks.
Claws? okay? We'll have him make a wisdom save again.
Alright. Wisdom coming in. 20.
Oh.
Oh, he made it, so nothing will happen to him. Okay.
Alright. it is Fu's turn. Fu will do the remainder of her hit points.
I was thinking of Moonbeam,
By hit points, do you
not
mean hit
Fairy
dice?
Fire.
Well, yes, but yes.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Because it's not the same effect, but it's... Yeah,
Right.
That's what I was thinking of. Oh, that was the last of her hit dice?
Yeah, that's the mechanic here.
Hey. Yeah, because Moonbeam has the effect and a little extra damage as well. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm in the shadow of the giant dragon.
It's a spirit. There is no shadow.
I'm behind the spirit of the dragon.
Well, this is what I'm going for. Obviously, I would have to move to get there. So, Dash, Billy, and Ryder.
And Ryder. Oh yeah, that rules.
Advantage,
They all
right?
have advantage too.
Uh-huh. No one has Sentinel yet, so
23.
Hey,
23.
I'm cool with this.
21?
21 hits.
Oh yeah, and you're sapped.
Can I add my smite to one of these?
Yeah.
I don't know
I
if
don't know
you
about the
can. I think
rules.
it's on your turn now. Let's check the wording.
Oh yeah, because it's a bonus action. You can do it now.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, so that was one of the changes.
That's so tragic.
Yeah.
21 for me.
Alright, 21 damage.
Dang.
15 damage from me.
Sheesh.
And then Billy, did you
Billy,
take
did
a
you
hit?
attack?
Yeah, 25 to hit and 6 damage for me.
Alright. Every bit counts.
Hey,
that
at
pretty
least
much
we
negated
made
the
him
healing.
feel it,
So
and now we're gonna feel it.
Now I need Ryder, Dash, Billy, the Raven, and PETA. I believe the dex saves. Yeah, dex saves.
Oh, that's Hunter. You have blessed me this day for my rabbit. Sorry, Badger.
Oh Lord, please don't fuck me. Please don't fuck me. Please don't. Oh, it's the first one because I don't. 7. I'm gonna re-roll.
I will as well.
I don't even feel comfortable at 17 sitting on this,
Don't-
but I'm going to.
Don't you fuck me.
Oh,
Don't
no.
you fuck me. Give it to me, baby. Fuck you.
Oh,
That is an 8 for Peter. No. 10 for Peter. Sorry.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Still gonna fail.
I will take full wrath, I guess.
Lucky for you, Ryder, 17 is the DC, so 17 and above is half damage. 16 and below is full damage. 35 points.
Technically, Peter still takes half damage
Force
because he has
damage.
evasion.
Alright.
was that 17?
But he's still
I'm down.
Yes, correct. 35 or 17.
What damage is this?
Force. This is force.
I don't know why it's still showing me up, but I'm down.
Yeah, it says no. I don't know. Whatever. Roll 20.
You gotta refresh your browser.
What happened?
Refresh your browser.
Otherwise, Ryder, it is your turn. Fu would be, kind of, I would say flying, but you could still reach, no problem. So
I will. Bonus
Do
action.
I roll for my
Second
cannon
win.
as well?
your cannon, is it considered a construct?
It is a magical object. It doesn't say construct, no.
Yeah, so no, because this only targets creatures.
Okay.
Is Fairy Fire concentration
Sick.
before I swing?
Yes, it sure is.
Yeah, it just says it's a magical object. Probably for that reason.
22 for the con check.
Still up.
Alright, so advantage. Does a 9 hit?
Did you heal Ryder? So you healed yourself, Ryder, is that right?
Me? Yeah, I bonus action second winded.
Okay.
So wait,
Does
we
a
still
natural
have
20 hit?
advantage?
Yes.
Ooh, Cody. Look at that. Does a natural 20 hit?
Is that what he said?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear you.
He was like, does a natural 20 hit?
Silence.
For 28.
Ooh.
Damage taken.
And that is it.
And she can't heal anymore either.
Chip.
At least she shouldn't be able to. I don't freaking know.
Nah, she doesn't. She doesn't got anything left. Okay, that's one. Okay. And Billy, you're up, sir.
Billy.
All right, I will. So bonus action healing word on that. That's 10 hit points.
Thank you.
And then I have the healing potions are 2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
But for an action, are they the full? Is that right?
Correct. Yeah, just that's the way I do it. 10 points.
Yeah, I'll use my action for that then.
Okay. Very nice.
That's my turn.
Very nice. Haka. Harker, you turn around and you see like this.
Yeah, I come back over here and I'm like, my god.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Thank goodness I was behind that stone.
That stone.
The cannon plops to the ground on its legs. we'll shoot.
The winged badger. Just,
We'll shoot the foo. That is a 17.
17 hits.
Wow, that's 9 damage.
Okay.
I will attack. And do we still have advantage?
Yep.
Because that was terrible. 17 again. Let's go.
Hits.
The first one was like a 9.
A snine?
A 9, you're right.
9.
Snine!
7 damage.
Damage taken.
I move behind the stone.
Classic Harker.
Classic, yeah. Hide from the ancient dragon spirit. I feel like people who aren't melee should adopt that at all times.
Dash, you're up, sir.
Alright.
That's classic anyone but melee.
I'm gonna run up to here
Alright.
and we hit the dragon.
I don't think you get that far, Chris.
Yeah, you have half movement because you were prone.
Yeah.
I was standing up while I was knocked out.
Of course. Good try. Like a horse or something?
So you walk up to it and throw a dagger at it.
Probably has a 15-foot range, too.
I'm gonna find out.
It's okay, let him get Ryder.
I just heal myself for 13.
Alright. Anything else, Dash?
No.
Pop Major?
Okay, let's see. There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, I gotta move up to here. Bonus action, I'll associate a doll with Dash. And then I'll cast a heal on Dash and Billy. But these normal.
We're not the one about to get
Not very
get
good.
slapped.
8 points.
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
It's the most I've had all battle.
Bring it.
And that'll be my action.
All right. It's Fu's turn.
15. There.
Juicy recharges her Shadow Breath. He does not.
Thank God.
All right, round 3. So even though you've taken damage, Ryder, your cloak is still active at the start of your turn.
At the
Because
start of my
it
turn,
activates at
it
the start of his turn.
resets.
Okay. All right.
It's a great item.
I think the game designers might have missed that one. It's a little bit.
I will
Well.
shield.
18 shielded. Okay. So then, second one is still at disadvantage. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So 19.
Nope, no hit.
And then 13.
No hit.
I don't like this either.
You're never gonna be able to hit him.
Well, saves exist. I mean, there's ways around it. But
20 to hit.
Perish,
20
foo.
hits. Foo, you foo.
Foo, you foo.
Yeah, I was
For
hoping.
11.
Foo Fighters, baby.
I knocked Billy down. I was like, ooh, this is gonna be tough for y'all.
I think we finally got our party name, the Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
19.
That's cool.
Do
19.
not.
But it's
Do not.
FU, but it's FU Fighters, not FOO. Yeah.
The FU Fighters.
For 21.
21 damage.
Yep.
Oh. How would you like to do this, Ryder?
Just slash through this ethereal thing until it's nothingness.
As this happens, that red pulsing stone that is set within the middle of the rib cage that Flower sits next to, its glow fades. And you watch as Flower deeply inhales as she's kind of meditating here, chipping corn or finishing off the young dragons that are fighting near them. And with that, you watch as this ethereal spirit that you had sliced through, Ryder, slowly gets drawn and sucked in back into these bones. You watch as little runes appear all over them, small ones that have been etched, probably by Flower, over many, many years. And Fu's spirit is sealed. For now. Flower coughs up blood. Chip and Corn take their last few moments with their mother. Eventually, Flower draws her last breath. They lay her down gently. As they both fight back tears, they realize that they've done a good thing. They both turn, just give nods of appreciation to each of you for the fight that you put up. A few moments later, they've kind of recomposed themselves. They walk forward, hand y'all the staff. One of them says, I know we haven't known each other for a long time, but maybe this is the start of a friendship. Professional one, maybe. Thank y'all. I couldn't have done it without y'all. I think we have some coin for you as well. They start to rummage through the bag of holding that they have. And they pull out. Ryder, since you got the final blow, go ahead and roll. Let's say 20 D100 plus 3,000.
Nope. Is it r/ or /r?
/R.
/R. This isn't Reddit.
It's a struggle to remember. Yeah.
Hey, Nat 100 too.
Nice.
And there's a 99 and a 97? Dang.
Sheesh.
So 4,100.
41.
And a 95. Sheesh.
Y'all are given your staff. See if I can find what it does.
It's like 90 above average.
That's 820 per for the 5 of us.
Oh, nice. 820.
Bro, I've got so much money.
Damn, I need a calculator.
The hell did it go?
How much did you say?
820.
820.
Aha, I found it.
I need to go to the store.
Which
I've
of
got
you-
so much money.
Which of
I
you
didn't get
grabs the
this.
staff?
I mean, they
I'll
said
grab
to
this.
take like Arcana, right?
I'll take it because I was
Yeah.
going to identify to make sure that it is what we think it is.
It's a good idea.
All right. As you take it and start to identify it, in the artwork, there's a picture. Which of these forms would the staff take in your possession, Ryder?
The green one.
Okay, right in the middle. Absolutely. So you watch as
music
it
is
goes
gone.
from, I'll say, the far right version in Chip's hand to the green one within Ryder's grasp.
Hammert's monk staff.
And you cast Identify, correct, Cody?
Ritually, yeah.
Sure. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
That is Siegfried's ancestor.
I will be posting exactly what this does. I have it pulled up, but I will read it off to you. So it is a very rare staff, and it requires attunement by a spellcaster who is at least level 5 or greater. When holding the staff, it magically transforms into one of the forms. Functions as a normal quarterstaff and spellcasting focus. The wielder would have resistance to lightning damage. And it has an ability that you can see for now called Gale's Embrace. So as an action, you can create this little protective barrier of air, granting some temporary hit points. And yeah, that's some interesting stuff in there. How these flames will work is as y'all level up, you'll gain more abilities from them. but all of them require at least level 5 to use.
Surely we're level 4 now.
By next session, you'll all be leveled up to 4. Yes,
I mean, we fought the Fu.
the Fu.
We are the Fu
Fu.
fighters.
Other than that,
Fu, you Fu.
what would y'all like to do?
Okay, on this dragon bone, you said every part of the dragon bone had runes on it.
Yeah, small.
Because the dragon
runes
went back into the bones.
been etched into them, and they are serving as the vessel that seals Fu.
So leave them alone. Don't break them.
Hopefully they're not that fragile.
He looked like I can see his eyes. He wanted to break a piece off and take it with him.
I wanted to
Make something out of it.
Yes, but I won't do it if it's got the runes on there. Hey, you can
I can see it in his eyes.
I can make dolls out of the bones, so that will be valuable.
We're our own worst enemy.
But since
Oh no, take some damn bones.
no, I don't want no dragon spirit bones.
Round 2?
I'm just saying there has to
Hunter,
be
are there
some
any
bones without
waterfowl?
runes on it.
What'd you say?
They can't all have runes on it.
Are there any waterfowl?
After the fight, the ducks land in the little
Oh, would you
puddles
like
near
to
us.
make a perception check to see if there are any waterfowl around?
Sure, I'll have me and Peter look.
Okay.
Well, first I would heal Peter over the minute, and then I would have me and Peter look.
I realized that I casted a bunch of magic into this fight, and I'm gonna anxiously, scaredly look around to see if anybody's watching.
17.
Okay. Yeah, Ryder seems a little anxious. Meanwhile, Haka and Peta are kind of scanning the area. Y'all are all kind of thinking like, oh wow, you know, Harker's really taken up that responsibility to make sure the group is safe. But you all have the strangest...
Literally, that is kind of what I'm doing.
Yeah, but you have the strangest feeling that, you know, he's got his own motives. You do see over on the far side of this crater, maybe about 50 or so yards from where you would be currently standing, there's a group of birds. They don't seem to notice you. They appear to be waterfowl.
They're not looking at me.
No.
Can we see him?
Sure, yeah. They're a good little ways away. There's some, you know, it's kind of hilly in here, but yeah, you can see.
Are geese and ducks or
They appear to
different kind?
be ducks, yeah.
The same kind that was there before?
Similar,
At the other
yeah.
Okay.
If anybody
Similar-
has proficiency in nature or animal handling, maybe
Yeah.
able to-
Just trying to tell because Verduck may ask that question. So
For duck.
Verduck. Verduck. I'll see if I notice. Nah, I won't notice.
I didn't either.
I'm not close enough to know.
Yeah, just a group of, we'll say, 6 ducks, just kind of chilling in some of the water. They kind of do that thing where they dive under and kind of come out. Ruffle.
I want to get closer to where they notice me.
Okay.
And I want to see if they all just like snap and like start paying attention, or if it's like just particular ducks that were sent to look after me, or if it's like all of them if they notice me.
Sure. You get closer and eventually, you know, they kind of turn around, you know, noticing that somebody's approaching, you know, that natural animalistic instinct. And they seem to kind of turn around and not notice you.
So they don't care?
They seem indifferent.
Okay. I just wanted to... It was a test. I was trying to see if it's like all waterfowl, or if there's just some that are particularly weird. So I head back to the group after that.
As you turn around, you kind of look over to the left side. You can see there's like a little mound of dirt, and there's kind of like some trees growing out of it. And you just kind of peek over there, and your little construct, Peter, is scurrying, over that way, just kind of making his way, doing his thing. And you turn around and take one like last peek back at the ducks. They're gone.
Oh my god. Oh. So they're all gone?
Yeah, all 6 of them. You have a pretty good view. Like, you should be able to see them.
Alright. I head back to the group.
Imaginary duck.
Screw this, dude.
What would you like to do now?
Look at it.
Becca's-
Such a magnificent creature. Every weekend. You see them swimming.
And you cry.
The only duck is. Anyways.
Yeah, best video of all time. It's pretty late in the
Get-
evening.
Well, I don't want to sleep in a swamp.
Yeah. There's too many waterfowl in this area.
Yeah, let's head out of the swamp.
Where are y'all heading?
East.
Back to
Absolutely not.
Further south.
Or we're Shanty Poo, right, is where we should go.
Well, that's where we're going. That's right.
Path Depilov is quite a journey. In fact, we made it over the course of campaign 1.
In 6 months.
Alright. So the heading would be back towards the mining colony then.
Yeah.
Back south.
So is Chip and Corn heading that way too, or are they staying here?
They
They
seem,
gotta bury their mama.
Yeah, they seem content with just kind of finishing up their business here and heading on their way.
I bid them farewell.
Yeah, they bid y'all farewell as well. Hope that y'all meet again in the future.
Is the last place we camped too far away to make it by nightfall?
Yeah, definitely. It's been a 2/3 of a day journey to here.
Okay.
It is nightfall.
So if y'all are looking for somewhere to camp, then you'll need a survival or nature check.
Billy.
Yeah, Bill. He's gone again. Oh, there he is.
Sorry.
You can never leave. You're always
Yeah,
leaving.
we only need you when you leave.
That's right. Oh, 21.
Well, very good.
I have navigation tools.
Hmm.
So
You'll find a small alcove off to the side, overlooking the valleys below. See a beautiful view of the night sky, and you can feel the pulsing of the supernova off in the distance. Arker, I'm afraid you're gonna have to be tied up again tonight. It's one of those nights.
In the world.
As y'all are all getting ready for bed and making your preparations,
I'll resummon my familiar.
you see a V shape in the sky and the honking of geese as they head south.
What?
Honk, 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 honk.
Is this like normal? Like, are they just going south because it's normal?
Give me a nature check.
This is so stupid. I'm gonna use luck.
I love it.
He's gonna use luck for this.
Oh, nat 20, baby. For a
Well,
24.
I mean, on a nat 20, yeah, you definitely understand that given this area, this time of year, yeah, it's pretty natural.
Alright, then I'm not fooled, DM. I will go to sleep.
Attempt to, anyways.
Dash, there's a couple times you wake up as you're kind of pulling Harker back as he's trying to escape for some reason, trying to head east.
Bro. Pulling some shenanigans with me.
Maybe I'll have my familiar land on or be on top of his head, and if he starts moving, I'll have it just put his claw a little bit.
Yeah, kind of shock him back. Sure, absolutely. Yeah, it's not a big issue, Harker's little ailment here, but it's enough to be annoying, at least for Harker. But as everyone eventually drifts off to sleep, wow, I can speak.
Drifts off stuff to sleeps.
As everyone drifts off to sleep, you all eventually awake in the morning. You're standing in the guild hall in Shantypoo. You look down and your clothes are covered in blood, and
Oh, great.
you have in your possessions a number of documents and small items and figurines, and you're standing in front of Lucharo as he says, hello, everyone. Are we back? Ah, wonderful. I can see you're all back. How was your journey? Seems the mission we sent you last night, or 3 nights ago, seems to have gone quite well. Do y'all remember anything? Or was it one of those?
So,
why don't you remind us what we did 3 nights ago?
Well, you raided the lycanthrope camp and brought back these documents, yes?
right. Don't remember that.
Oh.
Don't remember being told to do that.
Well, that's quite unfortunate. But anyway, and he's kind of, y'all are actively handing him over the things. So, you continue to relinquish them. Up to y'all.
How long ago was it that we left? What's the date?
You
Long time
kinda
ago.
scram and look, and it's been 3 days since y'all drifted off to sleep after fighting Fu.
Okay, so it's 3 days after we fought Fu then.
Which means we got back, got a mission, we completed it within 2 days. Right?
They're claiming they sent y'all a mission. Could have been ascending, could have been aggressive.
So we hit the lycanthrope camp on the way back.
Something.
It's in the
Okay.
area.
Do any of these things we're carrying seem familiar at all? Like from somebody we've met with or anything?
You
If-
look down at them, and you give me a history check if you'd like.
If I'm holding documents, I want to look and see what the documents are.
Sure, you just kind of I mean, it's a jumbled mess. They're not all the same. So go ahead and give me investigation.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, 25.
Pop Majo, you kind of look down at him, and there's documents. There is a very ornate dagger in a scabbard, all kind of tied up. There's a couple of figurines that appear to depict different gods. One of them depicts a lycanthrope, mid-transformation under a full moon. Nothing really stands out to you. Nothing really rings a bell. Harker, as you're kind of just handing over the stack of things that you have with you, and you're kind of quickly flipping through them. You see that there are large-scale construction plans to redivert the Calm River.
Okay. Once I'm done looking at them, I'll hand them over. I suppose.
Well, everyone, wonderful job. I think this is your apparently you got the staff as well. I think that's it there. Oh, Ryder, you would have it kind of like positioned on your back or something. Congrats. Multiple missions down, no failures. Y'all are turning out to be quite the successful Shadowless group. Anyway, I'll be in my office if you need me. Hope you'll have a good rest of your day.
Well, I'm going to use prestidigitation, get all the blood off my clothes.
You hit me with that as well.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yes, I will.
digitize myself.
I will clean the blood off. Anybody who wants the blood off.
Hunter, if I'm not mistaken, this would be about the time my return letter might have gotten here.
Nothing here
So
yet, but
so I'll like go wherever I would have to go to check that.
yeah, you go check. It's not quite yet.
Okay. So it's like I don't know how long I was out, so it's like
Either way, Lucharo says, sit, rest for a couple days, and your next mission will show up soon. But that will be today's session. Y'all are all now level 4. Next week, you'll have some options of trying to complete some, might call them side quests if you want, for a little bit of extra money or recognition. If not, you can continue on your main quest. Maybe some of y'all would like to delve into your backstories a little bit and try to figure some things out. Otherwise, that's all I have for this week, guys. Thanks for playing.